I realized my mic is off just in time. How are you doing? It's Monday, and yes, the whole week is ahead of us. It's in December. We are killing the first week of December. It's amazing. Okay, let's give a shout out to our Square Squad members. Then we have a talk about this. I'm excited. And yes, what is on your hook? What's in your cup? What are you doing? What are you up to? Let's talk about that. Got a bit of yarn barf here to deal with. Hello, Lashira. How are you doing? Good morning, afternoon, Rose. Rose lives just up the road from me. I couldn't sleep. Looks like a good thing. Dragon Bee Crochet. I'm so happy that you're here. Well, so welcome. Hey, where's my banner? Where's my banner? Is that the one? Yes, I think that's the one. Can't not have a banner. Hey. Anyway, good morning, Sandrine. How are you doing? And Renee, hello, my sweetie. Must be really early by you guys. And Bridget, hello, hello. Hello, Tank. I saw your comment that said, as soon as your husband phones, you are off to bed just to see that he arrived safely. Oh, thank you for spending time with us. I so appreciate it. Hi, Ashton. Everyone says, Maribel, it's Monday, 6 a.m. here. Already working? Ooh, wow. That's very early to be working already. We'll be listening. Oh, I so appreciate that. Thank you for everyone that watches the replay, that gives a thumbs up. Mwah. Love you, my sweetheart. Morning, everyone. You'll be joining us a bit later. No worries, Rosie. Hello, hello, Jessica. How are you doing? Hello, Mama. Hello, everyone in the chat. Virtual hugs. Need to go to bed because I've been up all night. Oh, now. What a surprise. You've never done that before. That's so funny. Thank you for popping in, Sandrine. Still up working, not went to bed yet. But order is just about ready to ship. Oh my goodness, Bridget, one of those, another night owl. Oh, hey. Minus 27 Celsius with a wind chill here this morning. That is so super cold. I can't even imagine. Minus 27 is like, am I still on Earth? My eyes are tearing up this morning again. Why? Is it a Monday morning thing? I've got coffee in my cup. I don't know what you've got in your cup. I've got water and juice. My first cup of coffee for the day. My first drink for the day, never mind. Hello, Emma. How are you doing? Glad you're here. There, she says that I'm off to bed as soon as Honey gets to work and calls. Oh, while we pray that he gets there safely, my sweetheart. I'm heading back to bed. My throat hurts a little with all the coughing. Oh, my sweetie. So you are now back home. Let me just write this here. Rosie. She's back home, but you're sick, hey? I'm writing you on my prayer list, my sweetheart. Everybody's saying hello, 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 hello. And did I say hello, Lashira? Yes, I think I did. Kailina, good morning, Ursula. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm up with coffee and my baby in my lap. And guys, did you see? I hit the big 6. You know what? On Saturday, my Saturday morning, I was under 6,000, my 6K. And then I put my little short out about left is right. Oh my goodness. About this thing. And it took me like 5 over 6K. So I was, yay! Thank you for shorts. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for blessings. So I was really excited. Hey, and DIY Creation said she made her 11K earlier this week. I'm so happy for her. Oh, my sweetie. Good morning, Tank. I remember the days with the baby in the lap. And I used to be watching 11 a.m. my time, feeding time. I'm in front of the TV quickly, because I want to watch Roger Moore, the Saint, one episode while this baby is breastfeeding. That was amazing. Lovely, those moments. Sometimes you wish you could just have a moment back. Those are one of the moments. Because I didn't have a second child yet. It was just the one baby. Oh, I didn't know what was to come still. Hey, in my bed, in my cup, it's a bed. Is there a bed in your cup? Yes, he has to drive 1.5 hours to work, then 1.5 hours. Oh, no, my sweetheart, my heart goes out to you. That's a long drive. Hey, Tank. Wow. Good morning, Kaylin. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Ursula, and everyone in the chat. That sounds like me when I open a video. You'll be home for a week ago. You came home a week ago already. Oh, yes. But you see, that's how time flies. Because I remember every time we spoke to you, it was going to be Rosie's going to her family for Christmas. No, not for Christmas. It's not Christmas yet, man. Woo, I'm a little bit dear mekaar. Dear mekaar means a bit confused, eh? Thank you, my sweetheart. Doretha. Good morning, Ursula and everyone. I'm still in bed watching and listening. Thank you so much. I so appreciate it. Thank you, my sweetheart. I tell you guys, I cannot say it enough. Since I started doing shorts on 13 October, I can go back. My husband and I did it one night. I went to the analytics of each one, and I said to him, okay, add so many, add 2, add 4, add 7, add 1, add 0, add whatever, to see how many new subscribers the shorts attracted. And it was amazing. Praying you feel better soon, Rosie. If you can, get some Fisherman's Friend cough lozenges. They really help calm coughs. Oh, they do. I actually do know about them as well. Good morning, you lovely lady. Good morning, beautiful people. How are you doing? Hello, Catherine. So thankful to be here today. I had a bit of a fender bender Friday. Had hurt my wrist, so I can't craft. I need the yarniness. Oh, my sweetheart, can you work? Because you need your hands, eh? Because Catherine is a carer, so she needs all her faculties. Been sick before I left home. I remember you saying that. Before you went home, you started feeling bad. Dr. Pepper in my cup, nothing on my hook, trying to figure out what to do. Any suggestions? I'm so excited, guys. Let me just show you. Hello, let me just say hello. Hello, Lisa. And hello, Jai. How are you doing? Hello from Australia. You're live a little earlier than I usually catch you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad I can catch you. Look at this. You've seen my shorts, right? Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 I put out just before this live. And this is where we are now. Let's put the chair back. There's not a lot of space here. Not enough room for the both of us. Let me take the comment away and hope it doesn't jump. You can see in the short that I've created. But now what happens is, if you turn this over, you can see I've used, the way I've connected the squares is to crochet them together. Because think about it, guys. If this is going to be like an overdress, wait, must I do it this way? Yes, like an overdress. I want the yellow to sort of shine through, you know. But I don't want you to be able to see much about the yellow. Because, yes, so now what I do is I put a row on this side, then I put a row on that side. And I've weighed it. Of my yarn, I use 20 grams. Say this is a 50-gram cake. 50-gram cake. I can do a row on this side and a row on this side with one cake. Because it's 20 gram and 20 gram, then there's 10 grams left. And then it's going up, 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 up. Look at this, look at this. It's nearly as long as the dress. So when the dress is done, I want to put at the bottom, it must be longer than the dress. It must be longer than the dress. So that's what I'm up to. And at the back, I've put extra two, which you don't see at the front, right? So I need to actually do this. Put it a little bit more up, little bit more up, because this is going to be the back, and this is going to be the front. So you see this square, and wait, let me put it like this. You recognize that square, and now it's the same square at this side, except it's got two more to cover the back. I want it to fit very nice. You see? So I'm working on that, freestyling, and once I've got it figured out and it's done, I do a tutorial. I can't wait for that. This thing jumped. Can't you just sit tight? Amen. I said hello to Jai. Okay, so today I'm not working on that because it's hanging there. I have a few squares that I leave just for my live stream that needs this pink round. You see that in there? It needs a round of pink because I'm remaking Oma's blanket. Yes, that's the thing, Kaylin. Catherine. All right, Catherine up here. Catherine's the rest. Oh, I tell you, the small things. Angie, hi Ursula, hi everyone in the chat. How are you doing, my sweetheart? Jai says, it's lovely. I am glad that you like it. I'm forced to take a week off. So no one is at risk of an unsupported lift. Yes. Well, I'm glad for the week off, but I know what it feels like not to be able to use everything you've got, you know. That is such a pity. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm off today. I'm watching the Grinch and More Christmas movie and Crochet Christmas tree. Marisa, good morning from Portugal to Ursula and everyone in the chat. How are you, my sweetheart? How are you doing? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? So I was busy with this thing. The thing is, this thing, I was so excited with it, about it, not with it. Hey, the English is poorly constructed here, eh? But this yarn is it's bamboo, 70% organic cotton and 30% bamboo. It is like butter. Can you see the do you say consistency? It looks like homespun. It's not. It's not. So what I do is I use a thicker, a 4.5 millimeter hook, and I just go slow. I showed my daughter when I was FaceTiming her, I said, you work like this, you just work slower because it's got to be neat. And because it's a garment, it's going to hang. You must realize the construction is, the weight is going to be up here. It's going to pull more and pull more. So you can't make it too big. Oh, you can't. Hi, Tank. Hi, Lisa Knits. Renee says she likes it. I tell you, it's for a, I put it on over me. Oh my goodness. It needs a lot more on the side, guys, as you can see there. It needs a lot more on the side, but when it's done, never looks nice up there. It needs curvy figure inside of it to look good. That's how it works. That cover-up's looking stunning. I love it. The idea was to make the squares in the bold colors, and then use the colors that I have more of that's plain for the up and down, the roads on the side. So anybody, you want to look somewhere, look at the squares. Don't look wider. That's the underlying message. That's the message. The message without saying a word. You know, that message. Pepsi Max in a cup and knitting Christmas stockings. Oh, lovely. Hello, Trudy. Isn't that lovely weather we've got? Fantastic. Hi, everyone in the chat. 10:16 p.m. here for me on a Monday night. 10:16. Oh, wow. On a Monday night already. Lisa, I see you've gone live a second time. I must come and have a look. Just forgive me if I keep on doing that, because you know when you know there's a drop, your eye is tearing. You feel the need to wipe your eye. You've been looking, you're heading to bed. Sweetheart, I love you. Anytime that you are here, if you keep me running, don't keep me running. If you've given me 5 minutes, I'm happy. If you've given me a thumbs up, I'm even more happy. So I'm grateful for any little bit. Will you be striping the side or making a line of small squares to save some yarn? No, actually, I'll just keep going, just keep going. Stripes all the way. I didn't intend for stripes. It's just that one row, I weighed one ball, is 50 grams. Then I weigh it when I've done one row, and there's 30 grams. So I know 20 grams was used for one side, up and down. It's got a far way to go, hey, because I'm a tall girl. And then 20 grams for the other side. So there's 10 left. So if I have 4 cakes like this, then I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 rows. Every 10 grams, hey? Just do it very neatly. I know I'm playing yarn chicken here. All very wet this side in Portugal, hey? Coffee in my cup, cardigan on the hook. On the hook, crocheting a cardigan, beautiful. 11:17 a.m. in the UK. Hello, my sweetheart. Hello, was on the patio hanging washing. Really, I had a slow start. We had a slow start as the big group where we attended the concert phoned. They have offered to have my injuries treated. Rose, but what injuries are those then? Did you have injuries? What happened to you? Oh no, I missed it somehow. What happened to you? Oh, my sweetheart, let us know. You did a second live. I'm so proud of you. Oh man. Thank you, Marisa. Hi, Rosemary. Oh, yes. So we need to, I don't think there's too much to share in Facebook this morning. Not too much. Share screen, Chrome tab. After this live stream, I need to do a bit of admin, you know, when you schedule things. Once a month, I do my admin. Schedule, posts, schedule, whatever. And yes, so that it comes up. Browse. Let me put it in browse because let's see what happens. It's supposed to be in browse. There we go. Oh, wait. Go back and take the comment off. And then, okay, let me see if I will see there. I don't miss out. I always use the phone as an extra device. You're doing Vlogmas, opening my advent calendar crochet. Go check it out, says Rosie. Oh, yes. I fell at a concert on the stairs. Oh, Rose, that is, oh, my stomach flips. That's terrible. Kaylin says, oh no, Rosemary, praying you recover quickly with minimal pain. Oh my girl, at this age, we don't want Rose to fall. I don't want my mother to fall either. Look at you. I forgot to share this pic of me wearing my rainbow in the clouds retro granny square sweater. Look at her. Kaylin, marvelous job done. Man, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. I love the way it fits you. Eh? Beautiful. Feel better soon, says Rosie to Rose. And let's see that. That's beautiful. St. Louis, Missouri. That was my little, that was my little thingy. And there's Reggie. J Hook Crochet sale alert starting today and all through December. You can get my Christmas themed patterns 25% off. Get the gondolin elf hat or the Hoovel stocking or both. Discount is automatic at checkout. No code needed. Oh, wow. Thank you, says Kaylin. It's very soft and comfortable. Oh, that's good, my sweetheart. Oh, Reggie, that's good, Reggie. We'll go and check it out. There's Linda Simpson doing a short. My short. Don't know what happened to my short. What happened to my short, hey? Where is the short, people? Facebook doesn't really love it. I posted this because Crazy Popularity saying hi to Reggie. Emma saying, hi, Ursula, I'm creating my own pattern. Oh, good for you. Fantastic. We can't wait for you to come and, you know, show us and tell us more about it. Great job, Sadie. Spincraft, I said, because I remember she spun that yarn and she has started knitting on it. And it was beautiful. I saw her spinning it and it was just gorgeous. I will definitely be stopping by with Sadie and getting some more. It's how it's supposed to look, but have you ever made something that is 10 times too big just because you didn't check your gauge? Says Yarn Geek. That is beautiful. Katrina says starting on my intralac blanket. Now that is something I've never done. Never done an intralac blanket. Hello, Elmarie. Hi, Usha and everyone. How are you doing, my sweetheart? I'm so glad I can do load shedding. I can do my live stream because we do not have load shedding. So very happy about that. Intralac blanket is on my hook. Intralac for 2023. I tell you, it's really something I want to try. Even if I start off with a cushion. I saw Yarn Geek had one. You see, guys, this is how I shared with you, part 2. Now, I know some people, if they say a part 1, part 2 on your short, they don't want to even waste the time to watch it. But what I do is, if I post a short of part 2, I put the link to part 1 in the description. If I post part 3, I put the link of part 1 and 2 in the description. Now I've posted part 4 and I have put not an end screen, end card and the link of part 1, 2, and 3 in the description. Just to follow the process of freestyling. Guys, freestyling is fantastic. I love it. Oh, and this was on Saturday the 3rd. Angela Young posted that Crochet More sale. It was on VJ's channel. I don't know if any of you went, but I'm sure it was amazing. This is our Veronica. Steals the show, Crochet and Chef. Here's my retro design by Ursula, and it looks beautiful. Elmarie says our load shedding is finished now for the day. Good thing too, because there's a huge thunderstorm coming. Might get some hail too. Oh wow, Elmarie, you can see it's a beautiful sunny day here in Cape Town, hey? Veronica, you did a beautiful job, but my question is, where is Savannah's head? This poor Savannah is traumatized. It's beautiful. I can still knit a couple of rows at a time. I will firstly be seen by a reflexologist in Stellenbosch. I need to start my Advent knit. Ooh, lovely. And there I was just reminding everybody who was taking part in that to send their entries. And this is Dinky Jen from Dinky Jen Crafts from the UK. She says, not fully sewn together, but it's the nearest I'll get before the deadline, all made with Hobie kind feather yarn and a bit of glitter for the sleeves. If you didn't tell me, I wouldn't have noticed. It's beautiful. I love the fact that it's a different row every time. All such lovely projects. Not being able to work on anything has been very good for my creative ideas. I just have to write very slowly, says Katrine. Oh, wow. DOY Creations. Hello, hello, Ursula and everyone in the chat. Jeanette, how are you doing? I love the new way that you are streaming on your phone. Oh, sweetie, you are so clear. Everything is just fantastic. To me, it's fantastic. Elmarie, where do you live? I know Elmarie is in Gauteng somewhere. Crazy Poppy Lady is saying Savannah went to the pub at the weekend. She is now headless. Absolutely. Don't forget the thumbs up, says DOY. Thank you. Hello, Ivy B Creates. Hello, Ursula. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Oh, she lives in Boksburg. There you go. Beautiful. Dinky Jen did a marvelous job. I'm not sure if you're here, Dinky Jen. If you're not, in your absence, thank you for your entry, and it's a marvelous job. Look at my sweet Veronica. Come on, play. She does a beautiful little skit there. She can feel it. Is it Friday yet? I can feel it in my bones. She's so funny. Oh, my word. And our Connie has given a Facebook reel. Connie from Just Another Stitch. Decided to share my crochet reel. This is a Santa that I recently crocheted. Job well done. That's what I can say. Wow. And that was just, that's now my attempt to do, it looks like there's scrap, and then it looks like the scrap is turned into squares. And then the squares all need a pink binding round. You see, that's what's happening there. I can't do the tutorial at the moment. I must just wait for it. And there was my announcement, Facebook Reels. If you are a content creator, please share your crochet reels with us here. Not any reels. Crochet and yarn related reels, of course. You know, not a reel. Any other reels go any other place. But any crochet and yarn related reels, you are welcome. Hot off the hook, that was your second retro Granny Square sweater. We love it, and I know that you showed it on. And that was Maribel, finished retro Granny Square. Your daughter claimed it already, and I think that's where we stopped last week. You know, I sit here and I feels like a little, I see this tiny, minute little spider, or what is it, walking on my glasses, and I'm like, No, you can't be this close to me. Are you insane? Are you insane? There she says, hello, hello. How are you doing? I'm so glad you are here. Jeanette, this is what I'm working on. I've got juice, but I want to drink my coffee while it is ready, while it's still hot. I mean to say. I'm dropping the link for anybody who wants to come up and share with us any crochet, yarn, hang out with us. There you go. Show us what you're working on. If not, if yes, if no. There you go. Oh, I will be doing I've got 2 extra granny squares. I don't know how I counted that I actually have 2 extras. But you see how this works out. This is so soft. You can see by I don't know if you can see. But the drape, because it's an extra, it is so soft. It's going to be so soft to where it's like, should I really take it off? Hello, my crazy puppy lady.
Hiya, darling. Hi, everyone in chat.
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. My hand's starting to feel like it's falling off, though. My husband challenged me to make a draft excluder for our patio doors. And we're not talking little patio doors. We're talking double glass, stupidly massive patio doors. So my draft is going to have to be 89 inches long. And I'm doing it in single crochet because I'm stupid.
Sorry, what he wants is what? A what?
A draft excluder. Basically, it's something that most homes here in the UK had sort of probably up to the mid-80s, I suppose. And what you do is it's a ginormous sausage of material, and people would make
I know exactly.
Fabric normally, and they'd stuff it with old clothes, old tights, whatever they had that was falling apart, and it would just sit at the bottom of a door to stop a draft coming through. I'm making it with crochet and single crochet.
So wow.
She says.
But that's good. I mean that will work. That will work.
Yeah, and I'm going to fill it up with my husband's old clothes that got holes in. So it comes out the washing, I'll be like, that's holy, that can get stuck in there. So that's as far as I got so far.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Just hold the phone. Let me quickly solo you.
Yeah, so that's
I like the colors.
Thank you. It starts at this end with a round base. And I have got a sparkly yarn, but both of these yarns were given to me and like in Happy Mail years ago, about a year and a half ago now. And so I can't get my hands on any more of the black and grey, sorry, which is this one here. And
yes.
So this first load of grey coming down this way, has got a sparkly strand running through it. So those ones are sparkly, but then I realised with so much length that I'm going to need to make, I'm not going to have enough of either the sparkly one or the black and white. I've got 2 50-gram balls of the black and white and only 100 grams of the other sparkly one. And so that jumper I was meant to be making my husband for his birthday, that turned into I'll make it for you for Christmas, has now turned into it's going into the challenge instead, all that yarn, because it's great. So
wow.
And then it's got like plain, it's going to have plain grey, and then it's going to go small a stripe of the mixed colour, then a band of the sparkle, and then another small one of these stripes, and then I'm going to just keep going with massive chunks of grey.
That's like playing yarn chicken, isn't it? I tell you, you come up, you get so creative.
I have my mad moments, but whilst I was making this, and I got part way through, and I'm like, well, actually, what am I doing? I'm sitting here just crocheting, and I could make something for the channel at the same time. So we've got a tutorial for a bottle holder coming up.
Oh, wait. That looks beautiful. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I finished this one this morning. I finished it this morning. I need to neaten it up a little bit here and take some photographs.
Looks neat enough to me. Thank you, DIY. It looks neat enough to me.
Thank you. And the tutorial for this one, once I've squished it all together and done all the editing, probably out Wednesday or Thursday. It's just going to be a quick tutorial to the point where I'm thinking I might do a short, which will have me doing the first set of increases per round on some areas where it needs increasing, and then it will just have it written on screen what they need to do, and I'll just do that. So then there'll be a little short, but then there'll be an extended video which will have me verbalizing it over the top.
Oh yes, I think that's a great idea. I mean,
yeah,
to me it sounds like exactly what I'm doing with this dress. I'm showing bits, and if you are, I mean, if you've got enough experience, you can do it yourself. You don't need a tutorial. So Marisa says that's a great idea. Just chuck it in the wash. That's a good idea. Rose, it's getting pitch dark here now. It's already rained here today, but the weather service just sent out a warning of more rain coming. Perfect weather for crocheting, I'd say. I would say the same, Elmarie. I tell you what, the first time, Elmarie, the very first time I experienced one of those thunderstorms, I got such a fright, because it's literally, it goes from this to clouds, wind comes up, clouds, and suddenly you've got a thunder and rain. It's like, and if you're not paying attention to the weather, and I mean, who is all the time? You know, it's a sunny day, great, you go about your business, and the next minute, kaboom. It's really,
I saw the
wait, she says, I plan to have a channel and go live in April 2023. We're going to hold you to this. Anybody who wants to take a picture of this screenshot, a screenshot of this is welcome to, because Rosemary, Everly, we will hold you to your word. Even if you come and sit here and talk, that will be good.
Which, to be honest, isn't a really lovely way of getting used to chatting to the camera, because you're getting somebody talking back to you if you join in on someone else's live. It feels a bit more weird, doesn't it, when you're just talking to yourself and there's no feedback coming when we're recording normal stuff, Ursula, isn't it?
Yes, no, absolutely. There you've got to have imagination. You've got to have imagination.
I've got a little owl-shaped rubber. He's fallen off actually, but a little owl-shaped rubber that I've got stuck on normally on the top of my camera, and that is who I talk to when I'm doing my videos. So
I was so used to. I do with my phone, and I was so used to my phone. This phone that I'm doing on today, the camera is on the left side. I was so used to that. Now the new camera on the new phone is on the right. So I keep on having to look to the right, and I'm like, I'm looking to the left, so I'm just missing eye contact. So I'm going to remind myself, look to the, but fortunately, it's only this bit of a difference. So you don't really know, it's like a newsreader reading from the left to the right. So you're not going to, it's not like I'm looking to the left and looking to like this. Oh no. Yes, we're looking forward to it. Looking forward to it, Rose. Even if you just do lives and shorts, you listen, Rose. Doing a short, you literally just pick up your camera in the vertical position, and you just, hey, I'm enjoying doing my squares. And those 3 sentences or 2 sentences is 16 seconds, and you upload to your channel. That's it.
Oh, is that all it is for a short? Okay.
That's what I do for a short. And you know what? What I also do is, okay, see now. What I also do is, and this is advice that Jane gave me, you know, Jane, and congratulations to Jane in her absence, because she hit the 1K with Samantha, just before Samantha hit her 1K. She hit her 1K. And she only has shorts on her channel. That's all she has is shorts.
Only.
So 2023,
amazing.
leave all your fears behind. Do what you want. Just saying.
My
Listen,
little bit of
Jeanette, that's like a Braveheart speech, and then saying, getting off the horse and saying, just saying, now let's get the real Mel Gibson up there. That's so funny.
Oh, don't. I
Oh
used to
my
say to people,
goodness.
if they wanted to do it, just record. And at the end of the day, if the video sits on your computer for a couple of weeks and you play it a few times until you feel confident with it, and then put it up. That's what I used
Bridget,
to
you
do.
did your first live. I will come and look at the replay, sweetheart. Absolutely. Wow. Good morning, Melissa. Melissa, good morning, Melissa. Melissa Crochets with Love. Hello, my sweetheart. Morning, everyone. Lurking while getting my girls ready for school. Kaylin says, my most successful shirt was only 3 short. My most successful short was only 3 seconds. Yes, the thing is, I've now found out that if my short is, they say a short must be 16 to 60 seconds, which means 1 minute. I find if it's 15 or 16 seconds, it gets more views, maybe because people watch it more than once. But then if I make it like this morning's one of this dress, the progress is, and the previous one was like 28 seconds. You can actually then put an end card. It allows you to put an end card if it's 28 seconds, which means if you have something that is related to this short, you can put it in there. So now I'm trying to go for 20, 28, 24. This morning's one was, I can't know. Now I don't even know how long that one was.
Well, yeah,
but
if you do that with a card, it means you can link to a main tutorial, say if you end up doing a full tutorial for it.
Yes, yes, that's what I do. And I always put it in the description. Like in my second sentence or my first sentence after my tags would be capitals, link to the full video tutorial, crochet tutorial, and then the link so that people know there is the link. It's 25 seconds. This morning's one was 25 seconds, and it allows you to put a thingy at the end. You can always put an end card, which, you know, the little card that appears on the top when you're watching a video. So, and I always put it like in the last 3 seconds. So it doesn't, I mean, if it's portrait, you've already got a little bit, not much to view. It's like looking through a keyhole. Now, to take up another space with one black bar, that is that. So, yes, but I'm just so happy, you know. It's what you see if you watch the four shorts, which is all 4 under 1 minute for all 4, is you see the process that I follow when I freestyle. I literally take out a template document, template document, oh, for goodness sake, template
pattern,
crochet wearable, and I decide I want to make something what is in my cupboard that is closest to that I already have. Am I working with acrylic? Am I working with cotton? What am I going to work with? And what is closest to it? What is the style that I want? Is it going to be loose fitting, fitted, or loose? And then I go and look for one that I've already made. And because it's granny squares, but this one is like an errand for you. I mean, you guys know, what is the US call errand weight? What? Because this is, wait, let me see what they call this.
You've got Aran, 4-ply, or no, sorry, Aran.
It's 4-ply, double knit, Aran, chunky. For us in Australia, South Africa, Europe.
10.
So Aran is between chunky and double knit. Between a 3-weight and worsted. Kaylin.
Thank you.
Mwah.
Thank you.
Big hug. You guys are amazing.
10-ply for Australia. I remember that much. That's what I was saying about the plies. 10-ply for Australia, because it's 8
like a free advertisement, she says. That's cool, like a free advertisement. Yes, that's the whole thing. But now I find the encouragement with shorts, let me just tell you, is for you, for anybody that do not have content yet. Hey, I wish I knew. I wish I were done. You know, if I started my channel and shorts were available, I might not even have made so many big content, because shorts are the easiest thing to do. It's so easy to make. Want to start putting shorts out? Melissa, absolutely. It draws. I have seen a big jump in my subscriber count since I've done that, because people want to watch more. And some people are just interested in the shorts, and then you have a market. My Cedric gets up at 5 a.m. and makes me breakfast. Omelets equal love. Catherine, you are a blessed woman. That man is a keeper. Yes, lucky Catherine says Melissa.
You, girl.
Thank you, Kaylin. Worsted is the thing. Starting in Feb 2023, you will be able to monetize your short videos. Not sure how that is going to work, but it will be available. DIY. If you, well, maybe you don't. I don't know. But on my channel, if I am monetized, if I load a short, it gives me the option to say monetize or not. So I do monetize. And then someone else told me this, and I know they've put out a thing that says from February 2023, I think that's when they'll start paying. Maybe that's it. But some of my shorts, I can see that I've earned money. I sure as heck, I have earned watch hours from it, a lot of watch hours. So yes, absolutely. Thank you, DOY. Welcome. Let me press the new one, Margaret G. Oh, wow. Let me get the right one. Welcome to the Square Squad. I pressed the wrong one. Ice cream moment. Press the right one. Let's do an ovation. Yay! Thank you, Margaret. Welcome to the Square Squad. Morning, Margaret, says Melissa. She says, I only knit with 8-ply yarn here in Australia. Lisa, I love that. It's one of my favorite, because I love to use the 4mm hook. If I can use a 4mm, I'm happy. I'm happy chappy.
Lisa.
Good day, Ashra. Not actually new to the membership, just updating information. Mwah. Wait. Hold the phone. No, what did you do now? So I want to see.
Lisa, look.
Melons.
Over in Australia.
How do you get it?
You get these bags over in Australia at Spotty. They range, they're up to about $12 at the moment per bag, but most of the time you can get them on sale. I picked up mine when I was over there a couple of months ago visiting the family, and I got mine for $6. But they've got 400 grams of surprise yarn.
You bought 6?
Sorry?
Oh, 6. Oh, you paid. Oh, no, I thought you bought 6 packs.
Oh, no, I bought more than 6.
I mean,
I got some there. And
wow.
Put it down on the floor as well. Yeah, we use them to protect valuables that we buy, valuable things that we buy when we're in Australia. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
That's your story, and you're sticking to it.
Yeah. So
hello.
I just thought I'd do that. So sort of solidarity. See, I'm half Australian. No, I'm not. I wish I was. I wish I lived there. I love Spotty.
Congrats, Bridget. I'll catch the replay. Bridget, I'm going to catch the replay. If you're planning on doing this regularly, ooh, girl, I'd love to be there, but I'm not sure what time you do it, but I'll at least catch the replays. And I love it when you do live streams, anybody who does live streams, because when I come past your channel and I want to give you some hours, then what is great is that I can actually, let me just see this. Hello, Suzanne, the Swedish Yarny Hooker, member for 12 months single crochet. Hello, Ursula, Poppy, and chat. I see it on my extra device. That's why we need an extra. Read all about it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Bridget, I'm so proud of you. I'm just proud of everything Bridget does. Okay, honeycombs, everyone have a great morning. Mwah. Thank you for spending time with us. I so appreciate it. There you go. Spotlight. Have good mill ends. Oh, I wish we had a spotlight. Oh, you know, I need to go to, there's a shop about 7 to 10 kilometers away from me, which means I'll have to drive there. And then they do have boxes, big boxes that they put out there. And that's all the specials. You call it specials? So I need to go there, but yeah, but to me, I'm like, if I need to go there, I need to go there, then I'll go. I won't drive petrol out to get there just to look.
Yeah.
To me, that's a waste. Did I say hello to Jan? I'm Sheila. Maybe here and there, maybe late nights until I'm more comfortable with my busy rooms. Just do pop-ups. Anybody who wants to start a channel. That's how Lisa started. You know, yeah. And what's her name? I hope Virginia's doing well. She and her daughter had COVID. So just do a pop-up live, 1 hour pop-up live. I don't think you're going to step on anybody's toes, really. Sorry, Poppy, you wanted to say something.
I was going to say, when it comes to lives, you've got to try lots of different times anyway, because it depends on the group that you want, that have already signed up to you.
Yes, your audience.
Yeah, your audience. For me, I've tried my 10:30 a.m. slots for the UK. I've tried 7:30 UK time and a couple of other different times. I still haven't found a good time for me, because I've got people like Ursula, like our Granny D, and those sort of channels that I love watching, and I'd rather be watching than chatting to the screen, unless of course I'm joining Ursula on her chats, like I am today. But I still haven't found a perfect time for me, because you never quite know. So it's a case of try different times, a lot of trial and error, isn't it, until you find the right slot that works for you. Sorry,
I think I think December is going to be a bit different. I feel Lisa says she always misses your last. Yes, because there's a huge time difference. That's the thing. I mean, the Australian people are
Liz
now
is in Australia. Are you 13 hours or 11 hours ahead of UK at the moment, Lisa? Or should I say, what time is it over there now? And I can suss it out. It's either going to be just coming up to 11 or just coming up to 7.
11. Oh, yes. For you, it's that many hours. For me, it's 9 hours, which means 11. She's heading for 11 p.m.
It depends on what time of the year, doesn't it? It's either 11 hours or 9 hours, and I get confused with that.
And
9 hours.
Yes, you see, we don't change our hours. So
yeah, so for me,
yes, Sheila,
I was doing
9 hours ahead of the UK. Sorry, Poppy.
Yeah, that's all right. Because I did a live on Sunday. What time was that? 11 UK. So you're 9. Oh, I'm getting
12,
confused.
1.
I do it the different way round. Yeah, so that would have been
11 UK, then plus 2 is me. Oh man, I was sitting right here. If I knew, I would have been there.
Yanshi, congratulations, darling. All right,
listen, Sheila, you know when this happened? Now, this is a classic example. Saturday morning, I woke up and I needed, I think, 2 or 3 people to make my 6K. But I've been there now for 24 hours. And I thought, okay, well, where is these 2 or 3 people? Come on, chaps. And then I did my short on this dress. And there it came. It took me over the 6K, I think 3 or 4. I was like to my hubby, yay, I've got 604. Just
I hit my 1.9 on Sunday.
Social anxiety is rough. I love people, but being around them is hard. Yes. So what you do is you sit here and you look pretty. You decide on whose panel you want to sit and look pretty just for half an hour. And all you have to do is you nod and smile. And when someone asks you something, you answer, because all you have to do is you focus. If you come up on my panel, you sit there, you look pretty. And then when we ask you things, you just answer them. That's all you have to do. So that's you don't really, the social thing one can get around to doing, if you just do the participative listening. I'm 9 hours ahead of Ursula at the moment, only because of daylight savings. Yes, it used to be 8 hours. I like the 8 hours better. Thank you. Poppy is 10. It's, yeah, that's it. It's going for Down Under Cruisers. Hallo. Dag sê Ursula, hoe gaan dit? Now for the South Africans, Elmarie, if you're still here, this is an ex-Joburg. Now I forgot your name. And he is in Australia now, right? And they do cruises, like on ships. Beautiful. So anyway, hello. It's good to see you. He always makes me laugh because he reminds me so much of my brother-in-law. Sean, hello. He reminds me so much of my brother-in-law. And it's hilarious. Poppy, I think you should just grab a time that is suitable for you and stay with it a while, and people will find their way to you when they learn what time you're on. Sorry, Poppy, you say?
I said I did have a slot, but at the moment with family commitments the way they are, I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to go live at that time on that day. There's just no guarantees of anything, especially this month. Because a hubby in his hands. So
there you go. Good morning, Michelle. Everybody's saying hello to Michelle. You always look pretty, Jeanette. Yes. If you want to share yourself out, Sean, if you want to drop your link as well, all you have to do, you type in the chat OMGrannySquare like Michelle has done it, and we can come and check you out. So, yes, that's fantastic. How are you, Lisa? Michelle is asking. She didn't know. Yes, see, it depends on the personal circumstances as well. Everything, life is more important than YouTube. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, but a time is coming where you're going to sort it out, and then you'll have your time, at least one of the times. Lisa, hello.
Hello.
All the way from Australia. It's time for my nap. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Mwah. Take your nap, my sweetheart. There you go. You've done it, Sean. You've done it.
You pushed the button.
Check him out. They do cruises. I love what they do. How are you doing, Lisa?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. Did you have a bob haircut? I love it. Did you? Yes, I love it. It looks very cute on you. Absolutely.
Yeah. I needed a cut, so I went and had it cut.
Listen, I love it. I love it. It looks beautiful. So
you're making me feel homesick now for my second home, honey.
You know, when I was 18 in matric, last year of high school, I had a bob like this, and then I had long hair for many years, and then like Poppy over there. The thing, because my husband wanted me to have long hair, but the thing with long hair is I hate hair in my face. So the only time it comes down is if we go to the movies, which is what, once a year, twice a year. I said, no, man, I can't maintain a hairstyle just because for a movie once or twice a year. So I think it's coming down, but it's still long enough that I can make a pony. It's out that I can have it out of my face, just a little pony. I want it out of my face.
My husband was the same. I had really long, not really long hair. I had sort of mid back. And my husband used, when we first got married, used to sit there and brush it for hours in the evening as a bit of a wind down therapy thing for him. And so he'd sit there and do that. Then we got a dog. He hasn't seen my hairbrush in years now since we got the dog. It's like, no, therapy is the dog now. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, my hair's filling the drain in the bathroom sort of when I have a shower. It's starting to recede.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm tempted to actually chop the lot off, but we'll see if I have.
You know what? Okay, let me just tell you, as someone who's had long hair and gone short, when you put long hair and you want to go short, you know, like so that you, if you want to, you can still put it in a little pony, because you can always go shorter. Because that is very convenient. It's most convenient to be able to put your hair up. Because I used to then wash my hair twice a week, and it didn't look dirty or anything, just because I could put it up in a nice style. And now I wash it every second day. So
I always had short hair as a kid. My mum used to do the old bowl on the head haircut. It's the only way to put it. It's bowl on the head haircut. I always had that as a kid growing up. And I always wanted long hair. Then I fell pregnant with my eldest, and my hair just grew so long. But then I ended up cutting it. And about 6 years ago now, my younger daughter, decided that she wanted to raise some money and cut her hair off and donate it to children with cancer to have wigs made. So we looked into it all, and it turned out you needed three. They need 3 hair donations on average to make the one wig. So myself, my youngest, and my eldest daughter, all 3 of us grew our hair as long as we possibly could within a year period, so that we could get over, I think it's 7 inches as a minimum length you can donate. And we did. We ended up cutting off the whole lot and making sure that they had at least 8+ inches of hair. So I'd gone from the middle of my back all the way up to above the same length as yours, Ursula. So I'd already done that. And then
7 inches is a lot. 7 inches is a lot. That's a lot.
It is, but you've got to think, if they're making the wig, then they're going to trim both ends of the hair anyway to make it neat. Then they've got to, of course, thread it all in and do all that extra bit within making the wig. So they want a wig with the hair as long as they possibly can for the kids, because if it's a little girl and she wants long hair, then she'll get long hair. And then what they do is they make the wig up, pop it on the kid, and then the kid decides the length of the hair that they want, or the style of the hair that they want.
Oh wow!
So, yeah. So my youngest has donated her hair 3 times now, and that girl has got such thick hair that she's got an undercut. We've actually given her an undercut.
Oh yes, I know about. My son has such thick hair. He has to have an undercut just to look normal like you and me.
Yeah, because otherwise she looks like something from, I'm trying to think, what was it?
Tasmanian devil, man. It just, my son's hair just stands. It's just too much.
Yeah, hers is so uncontrollable. She looks like a St. Trinian, basically. It doesn't matter what you do with it. Within 5 seconds, mate, the hair's all over the shop. Yeah. So now she's got to the point where she's growing it again because she wants to donate it again. But it's just going to be the top section this time. But even then, that's the equivalent to 3 ponytails of mine.
Oh, that is a lot, eh?
And that's
Margaret, I've got waist long hair. I had waist long hair, and 1 inch long hair now, and 1 inch long hair. Now I keep it shoulder length to just a touch shorter. Yes, I like the thing I like about this exact length is it is about 2 fingers where my hair ends, 2 fingers. So I can put it in a pony and it can look fine. And it's out of my face, out of everything. Because summer's coming, guys. It sometimes gets so hot here. I had a haircut about 2 weeks ago. Short. Well, I used to have it short as well. Cheryl says, I'm getting things ready to be back on video. Can't believe the last time I was posting was 11 months ago. That means I was laid up for those 11 months. Cheryl, I am so happy for you, my sweetie, that you're getting back in the swing of things, because it's terrible when you know, I mean, if something happens, you got to go and you're out of being on YouTube. I would miss it so much. Hey, I mean, especially because we enjoy it.
Yeah.
There you go. Hello, everyone. Many years ago, I had ankle length hair. Let me just wrap my head around that. Ankle length hair. I cut it in a short bob and donated the 3-foot length.
My hair was that long too.
Hallelujah.
My hair was that long
Catherine.
too. And
What
I
a
used to do.
beautiful donation, though. That
That's
length
what-
of hair.
My hair was that long
probably
too.
2 weeks.
And I used to do dancing, and my mum had to put all that hair up in a bun.
It's a miracle your head didn't fall off. The weight of it. I've got a vision.
That's amazing.
And then another head's worth of hair on top.
Until she
Wow.
took me to the hairdressers and had it all cut off.
Yeah.
And to try and
But
get
I
it to dry was awful.
Lisa, I must tell you what. I love this new bob you've got. I think it is super cute as flattering. Take my word for it. Eh? I don't need to say it. I wouldn't say it. But I when something is nice, I can't resist just saying it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love it.
Yeah, it needed
I
a
think
good
it
cut,
just takes 10 years off you. I think it just takes 10 years off you. Honestly,
I feel
not
like
that you're
it
looking
has.
old, but you know when you have a hairstyle that people just say, oh, you just look 10 years younger, you know, and you think, wow, why didn't I think of this before?
Before.
Even the fact that you can just put it behind your ears still, you know, for us,
which I can.
it's a lovely, yes, because that is lovely to put something behind your ear, and it's like, it's not in the way.
I can still put it in a ponytail if I need to.
I
would die of a headache if I ever had my hair ankle length. I have very thick hair. Waist long was bad enough. Margaret G. Yes, waist long. I can't imagine ankle length. Hello, Helen. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Listening, getting ready for work. Oh, I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for everybody hitting the thumbs up. Good morning, my sweet Roberta. How are you doing? What time is it by you? Have you had your first coffee? Our USA viewers, have you had your first coffee? As you can see, Lisa's on her way out of Monday. She's going to greet Tuesday just now.
Yep. Have a look.
It's amazing. Yes, that's nighttime in Australia.
What part of Australia are you in, darling?
Melbourne. And you went to Roxburgh Park Spotlight. You were just up the road from me. You didn't tell me.
I didn't. I had to keep it quiet because going over was a surprise from my in-laws. It was a shock. We were going over. We didn't tell them we were coming, so I had to keep it really quiet. So of course, on my Facebook page, I've got a post on there where I asked people where they're from. So I went through that and sort of messaged anybody that said Melbourne on it, and I was quite lucky. I managed to meet up with one crazy, and she was the one that took me to that spotlight. But I was just like, no. And then when I got back, she said, oh, by the way, there's so-and-so YouTuber and so-and-so YouTuber. And I was like, you are joking me. We could have done a little bit of a meetup, but it's a bit, nah. Yes. I don't know when I'll get over again because, of course, we've now got to start saving again for the next load of flights. So it might take us a little while.
Yeah, when you went to
Roxburgh, it takes a bit expensive.
When you went to Spotlight at Roxburgh Park, that's only 10 minutes up the road. That's how.
Listen, you think shipping's bad? Try flying there. Try flying there. It's so expensive.
I want to go over to Australia. Yeah, it is. But the way we see it is, for us, if we went anywhere else, we would have to be paying for the flights. We'd have to be paying for our hotel room. Whereas when we go to Australia, we're really lucky. We pay for our flights, but we crash at my in-laws, whether they know we're coming or not.
No,
We
yeah.
crash there.
Oh, yes.
And then, of course, we just buy food as and when we need it throughout the stay, and we take them out for meals and
Yes.
things like that. So it's only flights and spends that we need. So for us, drop in.
Yes, if you've got
it's
accommodation
about
anywhere, then that is an absolute plus.
Whereabouts are your in-laws, Poppy?
Sorry,
Whereabouts are they?
I don't want to give too much away, but the Geelong end.
3 houses away from you, probably. Lisa.
About an hour and a half away from
An hour and a half away from me.
Yeah.
Katrine says headaches were why I decided to cut it all off. I keep it mid-back length now. Well, we can agree there, hey?
Wow. About 30 minutes from Geelong, actually. But I say Geelong because it's easy, because Geelong's an older town.
He's a big, yeah, and it's big. Yes.
Yeah.
And you're only half an hour away where my brother used to be.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, what's the name of the race course?
I should plan a world tour to meet my fiber friends if I win the lottery, says Katrine. Oh, yes, won't we all?
Yeah, they live quite close to where the racehorses are held for the Melbourne Cup, or where they're looked after.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
So it's that sort of around that area, I think. I get all confused rather than just dropping her exact address.
Melbourne Cup's actually held at Flemington, which is in Flemington itself, which is closer to me.
Yeah. So you probably find I am pretty close to you. We just have to drop each other an email or something. If you want.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But as I said, it's over probably for another 18 months to 2 years.
I get bad headaches. Honestly, believe it's due to my hair. Well, if you speak to Katrine, that's why she cut it off, because it was so heavy. Maybe layering. What about layering? Wouldn't that take off a lot? If you decide to, from here to the waist, layer it. Something like that.
Yeah, I always have mine layered.
Yeah. I must admit, mine's sitting in the small of my back at the moment. I did trim it the other week, and I'm quite strange. I literally just put my hair in 4 bobbles and I go like that. And when I can't get any more hair out through my hands, I literally pull it down and just chop the end off. And that's how I cut my hair.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hello, Deborah, driving and listening.
My friend and my sister are both hairdressers. And I go, I'm just getting the kitchen scissors out. And they're like, no, don't do it. And I'm like, why? Look, it's done. Boink, boink, boink. All done. Because in my head, if I muck it up, does it really matter? It's in a ponytail or a bun.
But you know what, Poppy? My oldest daughter cut my hair.
It's looking cool.
Oh, wow. She did a fantastic job.
Has she got any formal training?
Pardon, Poppy?
Has she got any formal training?
No. No. I just tell her how far up I want, and she
cut my husband's hair, and I cut my son's hair. But I lived with a hairdresser, and I used to sit every chance I get and sit and look and learn and look and learn. I mean, if you're not completely daft, you sort of get it, with looking and learning. And you've got to have a smidge of talent. You'll get there. So that's what I did. Reggie, we showed your beautiful pattern in Facebook. I've done the Facebook thing this morning, and we showed your beautiful little face with the hat on and everything. So I read everything there. So I hope someone heads over and makes use of that huge discount. Good morning. Everybody's saying good morning. Driving and lurking, says Deborah. Had my husband trim my hair once. 3 cuts was with the scissors, and he was done. Next day, I went to a salon to get it fixed. Margaret G, I tell you. Now you are so welcome, my sweetie. Listen, okay, you know what? I cut my own hair too. And you know how? The only thing I can't do is right at the back. So then I call my husband and I say, and then obviously by then you've got it sectioned off and whatever. And I say, this is your mission. All you have to do is da-da-da-da-da-da. And that's all he's got to do.
And then straight line.
Yes. I want it to be, that is the straight line I want there. And then because I can't see there. But everywhere else I can see because I've got 2 mirrors and I can see what I'm doing. And I do it. And you've got YouTube. You've got so many little clips showing you exactly how to get it right.
Yeah.
I cut my own too. Dad was a barber. I used his tools. Listen, if you've ever, I mean, I stayed with this lady for how long? So I used to watch what she does. How you, okay. I used to watch what she does and how she starts and what you do, you know. Do you believe Poppy has one of those hats? Hey!
I'm trying to find it.
She's trying to find it. You know, when I do FaceTime with my daughter, then my mom would say something and then my daughter would say something and then my mom would say something because I can't hear my mom and then my daughter repeats it. And then Jessica goes like, the people in the next door unit must think we're parrots because there's an echo in this room because the one says something, the other one repeats it. The one says something, the other one repeats it. But it's because they're FaceTiming me and I can't hear my mom. Oh, no, Margaret, that would be Ray. 3 cuts and done. Hey, look at you. Let me just unmute.
There you go, Reggie. Found it.
That is looking so good. I love it. Oh, that Reggie is good.
I did one for my Christmas tree as well. Well, I didn't. That was my first attempt. It was a bit small, so it went on the
Okay, can I ask a question?
Yes.
So cute, Poppy, says Melissa. My question is, if I want to make that in another color, do you think it can pass as a slouchy hat or not?
Reggie, what do you think, honey? I've done mine in a different color to Reggie's. Reggie has, if I remember rightly, she used one yarn that was multi-tonal and it changed as it went, whereas I've done block colours for Christmas colours. If you look at it, hold on, it's
see, I don't have to make it that long, but if I just make it X amount of long, Reggie, do you think it can pass as a slouchy hat? Oh wow, look at that. Anybody who wants long hair, that's the way to go. You miss your hair, Lisa? There's the hat to make.
I don't miss it.
There you go, look, tie in a bun with the bubble on top. But,
I'm quite happy with the short hair.
Oh my word.
Reggie, the way that Reggie's
do you have
it's really
do you have a slouchy pattern hat? The pattern is easily adjustable. Yes, says Reggie. Okay, great stuff. You don't have hat patterns, do you?
I've got a couple of little baby ones, but they're tutorials on the channel. I haven't got.
I'm thinking of a slouchy hat, like a adult, just a bit slouchy. Because my mom says the hat pattern that I have, she wants it longer. She doesn't want it to be, and I'm like, I'm a bit not so. I don't know. I haven't done so many hats. It's so weird after working on this thing the whole weekend with a 4.5 millimeter hook. It's so weird to hold in my hand a 3.75 hook. It feels like I'm working with a needle. thin, you know, because I've been using that 4.5 millimeter hook the whole weekend. All my beanie patterns are adjustable, so you can make them tighter or slouchier. Okay, I will have a look at what you've got, Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie's got some.
That hat is adorable, says
they're so easy to follow.
Sorry, sweetie. Say again.
Reggie's got some beautiful patterns. They're so easy to follow. I was a tester for that hat, so I did the hat test for her, and I've also made the stocking as well. No, Reggie, I can't find that one. It will take me half hour. I haven't seen it since I moved the room around. But I'd kept that one out. But yeah, so I've made those 2 patterns that she's got on sale at the moment, and they are so beautifully written and very easy to follow. That even if you're quite new to pattern reading, you should be able to follow them. Just take your time as you would normally with any pattern. Read a row at a time and things like that, and you'll be fine.
Yes. Can I tell you guys that Reggie was my role model for how to write a pattern. I bought one of her patterns and I made it. Was it the Good Friend shawl? What was it? Man, it had that one of your first shawls ready. It has such a beautiful name. And I did it in exactly the color you did it. Good Friend shawl, something like that. What the heck was the name? Good Company shawl. That's the Good Company shawl. I did that. And then I read the pattern and I thought, you know what? The way Reggie laid out her pattern, this I can grasp and it's easy. So I asked her, you know, if it's okay, I'm going to use this, the way you laid it out, I'm going to do mine the same. Obviously, yeah. I mean, it has just worked for me. All my patterns that I write out, that I take the time to write out, Reggie was my role model. And you can blush, girl. I don't mind you blushing at all. Listen, Reggie, my husband, watched that video where you took us on that kibbutz, the dairy farm. He's watched everything, and he just says, this girl's fit. Because he said, this girl's fit. I said, why? She's been walking, and she's not huffing and puffing. And I'm like, what is he saying? Is he comparing her to me? I mean, I wouldn't be doing what she's doing, period. Not even start, because how far am I going to get? From the outside of that eating hall to the inside, and then stop. We need to sit down for a bit. It's not really that bad. But hey, but my husband was impressed with how fit you are, Reggie. So that was hilarious. Oh my goodness!
That could have been taken in so many different ways, couldn't it, Reggie? Sorry.
No, it's just like she's walking with that camera, and I mean, she's walking, and then she gets to somewhere, and it's like, okay, it's not here. Let's walk back, and I'm like, oh, if it was me, don't even say it. Come. I will just be in the car and showing this. We're going to drive this thing. Whatever you have that's on wheels, I'll be sitting on the back driving. So I'm not doing in the heat. You know what? Listen, Reggie, my husband was saying, you won't catch me living there. I said, why? It looks beautiful, everything. He says, the heat, period. He's not made for the heat. Jessica and Craig has many times said, we can move to the UK any day because they want cold weather. They do not like even South African heat, which is, it's doable. I mean, what, 35 degrees Celsius? It's okay, but desert heat? No. My husband just said, he watched everything Reggie showed us. He just said, you won't catch me living there. Because of the heat, only the heat. It was Kaylin was impressed too. I would be impressed. My goodness, this woman was walking. These flip-flops were made for walking. They'll walk all over this phone.
Okay, you go with your husband.
Yeah, back in a bit.
Yes, thank you so much. Yes, I was very impressed. Hey, Reggie.
We had 32 here yesterday, and then it was down to 20 today. Oh, our weather here has been shocking.
Yes. No. 32 is very hot. Oh, my goodness. I'm so glad when I have to do a live stream and it's not 30-something, which is ahead of us because February is our hottest month. So it's still coming.
Yeah, ours gets hotter just as the kids go back to school. Always.
Because of the heat?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's shocking. And we didn't really have much of a spring because it rained the whole 3 months.
Reggie, your winter is... How cold does that get?
Yeah,
you say it's actually very nice. Now it is actually very nice. Yes.
Reggie's going back the summer was hell.
Yes, I can believe that because it is it's desert. We know because we've got a desert here. The Karoo is a desert, and it gets hot.
Okay, yeah.
So,
Yeah, it gets.
Absolutely.
Our weather's going to get hot. I could just go without the summer all the time.
Oh, yes. I like spring and fall because everything's nice then. It gets as down as like 10 degrees Celsius. That's nothing compared to the minus 20 in Germany. Yeah, 10 degrees Celsius for us is cold. For us, it's cold. Minus 20? No. We don't imagine that. That does not come into our imaginations or calculations or anything. We don't do minus 20. Let's just put it like
where
that.
you are in my part of town, where the snowfields are, it does get down to the minus.
Good morning.
Hi, Sunita.
Getting up, getting ready for work. Missed you last week. Hi, everyone. Big hug, Ursula. Mwah. Big hug, my little Sunita. Hello, Yana. How are you doing? Did you see Reggie's in the chat? She's just hanging out with us for a little bit. Maybe she's got a break. Reggie, you've got a little afternoon break or so, hey? That's why you're hanging with us. But it's so nice to just have you with us for a while. Even for a while. We are grateful.
Very grateful.
Oh, yes.
I was watching Reggie's videos the other day where she was dyeing yarn. She did the
For a moment, I heard you wrong. I thought you said where she was dying young, and I'm like, what? She wasn't dying young.
Yeah, with the black seeds
I
yesterday.
hear what you're saying, sweetheart. Yes. Reggie, if you want to type OMGrannySquare like Cheryl did, then you can share yourself out, Then you don't have to go and drop your link. You can just type there. Yeah, so glad to see you, Reggie, says Yana. Kids are on nap time, so I'm half lurking, half editing a new video. Ooh la la. We like it. We like it. She's half multitasking. That's what you call it. Hey, Yana, there you go. Oh, isn't that just lovely, Reggie? That I love that feature where you can you choose your channel name, you indoctrinate your viewers with your channel name, and they can share themselves out. That's just amazing. But the weather today is beautiful. Let me see what the weather is here, because there's a beautiful breeze, not too cold. You can see by why I'm dressed, and I sit by an open window. The breeze yesterday was icy, like there was snow on the mountains, but not today. Let me see. It's 24 Celsius, 50% humidity, 75 Celsius. Oh, wow. That's a good weather.
Well, we're 12 degrees. You're on mute.
Yeah, that's a little bit. That's it. Am I on mute?
No, Poppy was. She's trying to tell us something. I couldn't. That's what I said. You're on mute.
We're on.
I'm like, am I on mute? Whoop. Yeah, it's pouring here. Thunderstorms and hail. Elmarie was telling us about the thunderstorms and hail that was coming. Sorry, Poppy, what were you saying?
I was just joining in with, it's only 7 degrees here in the UK at 12:30.
Oh, that's cold.
Yeah, it's overcast. It's horrid. I've got a feeling we're having snow in the next couple of weeks.
Hi, Sunita. You're 12:30, did you say?
Yeah.
Hello,
1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hang on. 12.
I imagine the clock face, and if you say to me it's 8 o'clock in the evening, I rotate it round and go, okay, -3 or -1.
We're actually 11 hours ahead of you.
11. Okay, so you are now on.
Yeah, because you're 9 hours ahead of me. You could have just asked me, then it's +2. Deborah says it's 24 in Pennsylvania. That's very cold. That's very cold.
But that's on daylight savings, though.
Yeah.
I'll be glad when we're finished.
What, daylight savings?
I hate it with
No,
a
well,
passion.
when you're finished with it, then you go back to what? Then you go back, and everybody.
We go back to now.
I wish it would totally stop. This saving this way and saving that way, saving this way and throwing it, falling back and springing forward.
I know why they do it. It's for the farmers, basically. It's so that they get more time
not for
out
our
on the
farmers.
land.
It's not.
No.
I don't think the farmers mind anymore, you know.
Because we have farmers in Queensland. They tried it out, and they tried it out for I think 2 years, and they completely banned it. No more.
Oh, crikey!
No more what?
Worst case scenario.
No more daylight savings. There's two states and a territory here in Australia that do not do daylight savings. So at the moment, we're 3 hours ahead of Western Australia.
Instead of the 2.
Instead of the 2.
It's amazing that in Australia, one little continent, I want to say little continent, but
it's not.
I mean, compared to Africa, but
the UK and all of Europe, if you put UK and Europe all together on top of the map, it's the same size as Australia.
Look at that. Jana says the US is supposedly staying in daylight savings time next year. I thought it started with the World War II, maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm going to Google it.
Before I was born.
Are they staying in daylight savings next year? Well, now, that is impressive. Have question. I've not used Venus Bambi before. Does it stretch out after a while, or does it keep its shape? I have worked with it. I have made lots and lots. That's why I had a whole drawer full of it. If you saw my first little short of it, I have made lots and lots of mandalas with it for my house, because that's the color scheme in my house, except for that dark blue. But I'm using a 4.5 because what I want is a free-flowing, loose kind of garment, and I did not find that it stretches, and I've used it now. I must have a look at when my mandala, easy crochet mandala pattern came out, that video, because that's say the 5 years leading up to that is when I made it, and I've washed them, I've thrown them in the washing machine, they've come out the same size. I absolutely adore this, because, and the way that I connected them, the construction of this dress, it's going to be a dress, is so that the front panel is not, I think anything that is like a dress, if you crochet a dress, everything hangs on the shoulders. So you must keep construction in mind. But I have not found this to stretch. It feels like it's already stretched, you know, if I can explain it like that. So I've not found it to stretch more than it is here. It always felt to me like it's already stretched, like it can't stretch more. But yes, I think it does. The time change used to be for the farmers many years ago, says Margaret G. It actually is a pain, messes up the animal's routine. Oh, yes, imagine. 20 Celsius.
So
sun is not up here in Texas. Sorry, Elisa?
I was going to say, going back to someone before said something about World War II with the daylight savings. Well, for us in Australia, I think it was Joanne or something. What is it, Joanne said? Jana said about World War II.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, for us, daylight savings was first used in Australia during World War I.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it was during a war.
Yeah, and it was applied in all states. It was used again during the Second World War. A drought in Tassie in 1967 led to reintroduction of daylight savings in that state during the summer, and this is why it repeated every summer since then. So it was due to a drought in Tasmania, but it was first done in World War I.
Ah, so you're going to blame the Tassies.
So it was the war's fault?
Yeah.
Not the farmers.
Well,
not the Tassies.
Jana says, I've used Vinnie's, I think it's Nikkim, 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 Vinnie's Nikkim, and it does not stretch out. Yes, this is Vinnie's colors. There where it says Bambi, it would say Nikkim for Jana. So Vinnie's colors has different, it's got the Nikkim, I've got the Nikkim somewhere, not here now. I don't know where it is now, but I've got a lot. I separate them because I don't want to get confused between the two. Because if I use, and I keep the labels on as long as possible, because they come out in these little 50-gram cakes. But there's a lot on it. It's like a 50 gram is 88 meters. It's 1.75 ounces, which is 96 yards. DK light worsted. If you knit with it, it says 3.5 to 4.5, or a USA 4 to 7. And if you crochet, it says 4 millimeter or a G, USA G hook. But I absolutely adore the colors. It's hand-dyed in and bowled by women from an economically depressed rural area in South Africa. Sale of this product has empowered them and brought economic benefits to their community. Hand-dyed yarn gives your garment a unique marbled effect, color fast, made in South Africa. But I love it. It's very absorbent, which is why I wanted to wear it over a dress, summer's dress. In the US, the House of Representatives said that they couldn't take the time to vote on daylight savings. Oh, no pun intended. They were too busy with more important items. Very irritating. Margaret, they couldn't take the time to vote on time. Thank you.
Just in case they miss an hour, that's what it is. They don't want to lose that hour.
Almary says, thanks, Jana. I wanted to try it very much, but didn't want the disappointment if it ruins my project. Well, maybe don't start with a huge project. Start with a scarf. Yeah, Almary, even a winter scarf, because I made 2 squares extra, and if I have anything left, I'm going to make myself a scarf with this. And I tell you this, even though this is like a worsted weight cotton, it is warm. It will be warm. If I wear it as a scarf, it's going to be warm. I had one that had like a rust brown in the middle, and it literally looked like camouflage. Because now which one was it? I showed my mom one that it looked like camouflage, man. Now is it on the other side of the dress? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. No, it's not. Yeah, I don't know where it is now, but I'll show it. So you're gonna try it. We'll just, try it. As I say, I did all my mandalas in that. A lot of my mandalas I did in that, because not all, a lot of them. Because I used Moya.
So
but I have a whole drawer.
Is it an acrylic, is it, or is it a cotton based? The one 70%
organic cotton, 30% bamboo.
Yeah,
bamboo.
If I remember rightly,
it's beautiful.
You might be able to correct me. That's not going to stretch a great deal because cotton normally holds its shape beautifully, and the bamboo gives you the softness.
Yeah, it is so soft. I work with this. I said to my mom, it's like butter. You work with it, and you can't get enough of how beautifully soft it is. Tablet is ready to die. So got to plug it in. Have a wonderful, blessed day. God bless each and every one of you. Mwah. Cheryl, we can't wait for you to start making videos again. Elmarie Ursula is right. Start small. I made a pullover lacy vest. Yes. Now, really, look at that. Start small. You see, you must read every word someone types. She says, start small. And she says, I made a pullover lacy vest, which is a garment. And also, no pun intended, but Jana is pint size. She does not reach the top of my shoulder. So she did start small, but with a wearable. And the only reason that is small is because she's tiny. Her dress is so in right now. Hey, so many people are wearing this. Reggie, I feel so. Curvy girls can be cool too, hey? I tell you. But I did say to my husband, listen, I need to get another dress. everybody knows my yellow sundress now. I've got 3 things at least I can wear over at Crochet. But even if I get another yellow one, I need another dress. Because you need to change. Yeah, no, that's a great idea. We'll keep that in mind. Oh, my. Yeah, no, exactly. Always worry, do these companies honestly pay the women a decent living wage, or does it equate to save? Does it what? Equate to save? Slave labor, like shoe companies. Bonnie, I would think that these are women that normally wouldn't be getting anything.
What I've learned, if the company is saying it's paying a decent wage, what they're doing is normally they're paying a small percentage on top of what everybody else averagely will be earning in that area, or they're given a fixed hourly or daily rate rather than being told it's per item that they make. Because in some places they get paid per say 10, 20 or 30 t-shirts, they'll get £1, which to us, like me in the UK, doesn't sound like a great deal, but the buying potential of that pound in that country is a lot more.
In our country.
Yeah. So
I tell you what,
how I've taken it. That's how I understand it.
No, Bonnie, I tell you what, these people, Vinnie's Colors, this lady, they're above board. I can tell you, these people are above board. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to let me just quickly share the screen. Where is my StreamYard? Present. Share screen. Chrome tab. This is, I've quickly called them up on the, see if you got, well, wait, let me just take the comment away.
Because normally they'll tell you, if they're using it as a promotional thing, they'll normally tell you roughly how much that they're paying on top of normal.
Yes, we handball and create unique colors in everywhere. There we go. So you see there you've got the Nickum. And let's see. They've got distributors, South Africa, international, and online that you can get it from. And look at all those colors. That is such a wide range of colors. It's like amazing. Sorry, sweetheart.
I'm going to go now.
Okay, my sweet. Thank you so much for coming up. Mwah.
That's all right. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, my sweet.
Bye, Poppy.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, see, this is what it looks like. This is the Nickum now let's look at the Bambi that I was busy with. You can, I don't know if you can see let me pick a lighter color. If you can see the texture, let me see if I can do this. You see that texture there? That's exactly the texture I've got.
What?
That's a mustard 871. I love that texture. It is just gorgeous. And 1, 2, 3. There you go. And then there is this Serena Nickum. Now what's that? That's much more 4-ply. That's a 4-ply. 111 meters on one little cake, and a lot of colors. And then there is the Tori, which is chunky. Lovely. And that's also, they have such a wide variety, scope of colors. It's just beautiful. I mean, oh, ballet pink. Oh, that's Yana in a little blouse. No, she made the retro granny square sweater with short sleeve with this pinks. It was gorgeous. So, and about us, let's see what they say about us. Oh, there we go. Lots of pictures. Oh, let's do this. There we go. See, that's how they do it. And she's got gloves that she's wearing and soaking the yarn in dye. 16 images there. Dyeing and letting the color set. Oh, they've got it working well. Washing out excess dye. There you go. And Preparing the yarns for drying. Oh, wow. There you go. For those in the US, chunky would be closer to 4-weight yarn than a 5. Oh, look at that. I love that. Air drying the yarns on my veranda. Yes, as far as I know, this Vinnie's is it's not a huge company. She gives these ladies employment to where they wouldn't have had it, you know. So look at those colors. Just love it. That's Reggie's favorite colors, is the jewel tones. Very nice, says Reggie. Yes, I know. Very nice for Reggie too, hey? But there you go. Beautiful. Part of a day's harvest. Tamsanka, working from the comfort of his home. I say he's working from home. How nice is that? And I love his home. And daily collection of my completed packets. There she goes. And all the skeins are hand-balled. Hey, that's what I'm promising myself for Christmas. Is a Swift. My own Swift. That's all I want. Those colors are vibrant. Pretty, says Bonnie. Oh, Bonnie, I tell you, it's beautiful. Look at her. Sylvia is labeling the balls. Go, Sylvia. Go, Sylvia. Look. Oh, that's beautiful. All in a day's work. Look at them. Because I did weigh those, and some of them, it says 50 grams. Some are 49.5, some are 51 grams. So it's not it's more or less 50 grams. It's so close as you can come. Organizing the threads for color chart making. Oh, wow. There you go. And this is a jacket in the making. Someone, you know that square. Hello, not the end. How are you doing? Very inspiring. You see this pattern on this one here. Let me just see if I can come closer. I should have done this a while ago. You see this top left, second one. What do you call that? The
blue purple,
willow. Willow. Is that the willow? It looks like the willow. You know that one. It looks beautiful, but it never looks pretty when I do it. Never, never, ever, ever. Okay, so let's just see. It says, let me just read this here about Vinnie's Colors is a wholesale yarn company based in Cape Town, South Africa. We specialize in hand-dyed cotton and bamboo yarns with a palette of over 200 colors. Jana says, Vinnie's Color yarns smell wonderful. I'm not sure what they do, but it is an almost floral smell. In our history is in 2004, Vinnie Nielsen, a nurse and a native of Denmark and an avid knitter since childhood, started her business in South Africa. She soon realized that the South African yarn market was in dire need of a good range of colored cotton yarn. She began to experiment with dyes in her kitchen, and Vinnie's Colors was born. Very quickly, she needed to hire staff to skein and ball the yarns that were draped over her furniture and hanging up in the windows to dry. The business moved from the kitchen to the garden shed, where the yarn was dyed in baths. After 6 years, she was finally able to move a rapidly expanding concern into its current premises, which is 2 factory buildings in Cape Town. This success has had much to do with the dedicated help of a team of supportive staff, as well as faithful customers who love this unique South African product, who live within a stone's throw of the factory. All processes are done by hand, from the dyeing to the balling and scanning, and the yarn is sun-dried in the factory forecourt. There you go. I think it is gorgeous. So stop sharing. Looks like the willow square. Yes, Sheila, it does. For some reason, I can never get that square right. When other people make it, it looks beautiful. When I make it, ugh, please. It just doesn't love me. It just doesn't love me.
Haven't tried it.
Let me just call my son to heat up my coffee. I can have my second cup of coffee.
Will he send me one over? No, I'm right. I've got my can of something naughty. Oh, it's not. It's non-alcoholic naughty. Yeah, because dyeing cotton, you have to use different dyes and different processes than what you would if you were doing animal fibers.
You are right, Jana. I don't know what they do to it, but it has a smell to it that is fantastic. I mean, I've had mine for quite a few years. It just, I don't know, it just smells. Sit here sniffing yarn. But it is gorgeous. Bambi, here we go. Oh my word. And it's not pricey. It is not pricey. Because if usually, I think it's about, I used the Vinnie Serena and loved it. Also, yeah.
What is the price on it then?
Africa, Afrique yarns that makes the Moya brands. I try to support our local yarn makers. Their products are top notch. I love Moya, and I know that Reggie also loves Moya. I think she said it. Hello, Vera. How are you doing, my sweetheart? We just showcased Bambi, and but I love this one. I love specifically because for a wearable, I've made many wearables out of this, and it keeps its shape. It's like it's already stretched. It can't stretch further, which is great. Okay.
So how much do they run at?
It's about, okay, I don't want to lie. Don't let me say lie. I don't think it's more than 40 ZAR. It's under 40 ZAR. The last time I bought it was under 40. Hello? It fell out of the window, girl. Am I alone up here? Try again. Something went wrong. Entering the studio. Something went wrong on my side, on my laptop side. Man, man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Enter the studio. Let me enter the studio so I can see if she came back. Just wait for it.
Time. Did I knock myself out then?
I have no idea, but my laptop, something happened to my laptop.
Oh, okay.
So I had to go back into StreamYard on my laptop. That is the benefit of streaming on your phone. I cannot stress it enough. Stream on your phone. Your phone has software that your laptop does not have. Let me just
yeah,
there she goes. She says
up the price for everybody else, because you were saying it was 40 ZAR. So for the US, that is a $2.33, and UK it will take me a little while.
For a hand dyed for 50 grams. Wait for now that would remember this is hand dyed yarn.
Okay, I need to find this in UK. I'll be here forever. Euros are at the moment, and that it works out at €2.20.
Yeah, that's so cool. I tell you, not the end. That's great. She says, I visited the African crocheters on YouTube. Getting access to quality yarns is a very big deal. Uplifting their families is foremost to them. So that's cool. Yes.
Okay.
I would love to try them, but shipping to the US makes it expensive. Oh, yes. Yeah. That's true, Catherine.
If it wasn't for the shipping, I think we would all jump on board. For me, that's £1.60. No, sorry, $1.89 per 50 grams. That's cheaper. I'll just put it like this. That is cheaper than 100 grams of Stylecraft. I'm just put it like that. It's cheaper than 100 grams of Stylecraft for a hand.
Hello, Lydia. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Ursula and Poppy. Crazy Poppy lady. There you go. Moya shimmer is gorgeous too. Yes, I love it. And Elmarie says, Yana, I looked at the advent boxes too, but with my cart already loaded with a lot, I will rather wait till next year. Oh, yes. You know what? I can tell you now, also not the end what you say about, to me, to get yarn into the hands of everybody, especially even this, anything, this brand, it's called Charity, and we get Lollipop and you get Pull Skein. Those are the 3 brands for go-to yarns for blankets. And they are, now how can I say this, just not to offend anybody, but it's softer than Stelcraft.
Yeah, I'm not keen
to
on
the touch. I've had a ball of Stelcraft, and it's definitely softer than Stelcraft.
Yeah, the reason
website lists the US price as $6.95 per cake. That's still a good price. Yes, yeah, I can tell you, I haven't bought it in a while, but I've got a whole drawer full of it because our local yarn store, the one that I recently, I couldn't get to the Vinnies because there was someone there. So I showed everything in that shop except the Vinnies because there were 2 people stuck there just buying, picking out colors, busy with something. And I thought, oh, no, when I have to wait like that, I start sweating out of my scalp and I'm like, no. Charity is much softer than Super Saver in the US, but it's a DK 3-weight. Yes, but I think you do get a 4-weight in it. You definitely get a 4-weight in the, no, you do get a 4-weight in the Charity because I've bought 4-weight in this to make project bags. Obviously, with a 4-weight, you get less on a ball, etc., all the good things. Good morning, Jeanette. We've got my cup of coffee here, my 2nd cup for the day, guys. I made it so that my son, I made it when the live started, 2 cups of coffee. So when I need another cup, I can just call my son and say, go and heat it up, because there's no way he can make it. No, 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 no. There you go. That's how you share yourself out, girl. Vera says hello to Jeanette. Jeanette, ooh, God willing, Eskom willing, Sunday, I am on Jeanette's live, sitting next to Jeanette, because I love hanging out with Jeanette. And Jeanette, I love the way you're live streaming now. I love it. Doing it on your phone is just, yes, you go, girl. You're unboxing the Moya Advent on my channel. Hopefully it'll be different from next year. Ooh, Yana, please type OMGrannySquare so we can just, those who are not yet connected with you can get connected and check it out. Sheila, I got my mother-in-law addicted to Moya Shimmer, says Elmarie. I gave her some for her birthday and that's all she uses now. I also love Moya. Moya also has chunky, 3-weight, 4-weight, you know. What?
9th cup of coffee. Please tell me that's.
It's
You've moved
3
on to the
p.m.
caffeine
Okay.
stuff. Otherwise, you're going to be.
For those of you who don't know. For anybody who don't know, it's 3 p.m. for this girl here. It's 3 p.m. So when did she have to start drinking? 6 a.m. 1 every hour. To be on her 9th now. Vera reminds me of my best friend. They drink exactly the same amount of coffee. Phone live is so much better. Who knew? Yes, who knew? I don't know. Who knew? It's a great yarn. I like all the yarns. Haven't met one I didn't like. Oh, that not coming from Reggie, guys.
That says
That's
something.
the ultimate compliment. That's the ultimate compliment. That is the ultimate compliment, I think. If Reggie says something is kosher, hey, you better go check it out, because I think Reggie is fussy. She does not suffer foolish yarn. She does not suffer foolish yarn. She just uses the boot and out it goes. Am I right, Reggie? I mean to say. Katrina, good morning, Ursula. Crazy Poppy Lady, good morning to each and every one of you in the chat. How's our little Lilybet doing? Vera, I'm only 4th and I'm coffee snob. I'm on my fourth and I'm a coffee snob. Oh, you see, that's how you say sjoe in Afrikaans. S-J-O-E. You say sjoe. Wow, like in sjoe. You did it so well, Jana. You're really becoming a South African, eh? I'm so proud of you. Very little South African, but still a South African. It still counts. First cup was at 7 a.m. Oh, wow, Vera.
Hey,
Jan
cool.
Tater Reggie. Never. Jan Tater Reggie Fassie? Never. Never, ever. Okay, I'm done editing and uploading. Video will go up in the hour. Well, check it out. We'll check it out. Just do your OMGrannySquare comment there so we can check it out. Of course not. Foolish Jan goes out the window. Exactly. That's what Linda also does. She just tosses the ball out of the window and then Rick must go and retrieve it. She does not suffer the foolish Jan.
Oh, don't.
Hey there, Jan Tater Reggie. Reggie, I tell you what, listening to you, all those universities that you did, I so remember you saying, this is my channel, I'm the dictator here. I say what goes. I tell you what, I've taken that into my shelf here, right at the back is a top shelf. It sits there, there's no dust there. I regularly dust it off to say, this is it. Did you check that you're determining what's happening here? There you go. Please check it out. There's Reggie's link. I'm still tired. I might miss the live.
Especially the
Hello,
university.
Rosie.
Full of information. Jam-packed, aren't they?
The universities.
Yeah, jam-packed. Full of information.
Oh yes, absolutely.
I need to go
my
back and watch them from
sweetheart.
the beginning again.
No, don't you worry. Nothing like a good cup of coffee. Now I probably won't have coffee again until Friday. Only have my 2 cups today, and then Friday maybe a cup, if it's not tea. Almarie says, Jana, I will go and have a look at it on your channel. She's got a lovely channel. It's more than, it's very inspirational, more than crochet and yarn. Ooh. But she's got all kinds. But it's lovely to watch our little American in South Africa. For those of you who don't know, Jana, yeah, there she says, Jana, I will go and watch. So Reggie, after the kids wake up now, what happens next? What is the routine when they wake up?
You need to pop up.
What do you mean no coffee until Friday? No, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Do you know me as a joker? No. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. I drink a lot of rooibos tea, that I can tell you, at least 1 cup a day, and I have the same breakfast every day. And then I usually have a cup of rooibos tea with my breakfast. And then lunchtime, a cup of tea with my sandwich. And then supper. So there you go. South Africa is like home for me. 22 years and I love it. 22 years. Jana, that's a long time, eh? So I was speaking yesterday. I went to Star Homestead India. He's one of my subscribers. And he often comes to my Friday live streams. And I went to him. He was having a live stream just before Jeanette went live. Because I was actually looking for Jeanette, you know. And our power was going out at 6 p.m. So it was like, say, 10 to 6 p.m. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just see that I don't have, I have the right amount of stitches here. And he was live. Now, what did I want to say about that? And I met someone on his channel that was now in the UK for 22 years. And I said, well, that's a long time. Because, wow, that is a long time. 22 years. I mean, I've been married 27 now. I'm going to wake them all up in 5 minutes. Then they have the afternoon snack and then the parents come pick them up. Yay! Oh, Reggie, that sounds lovely. Making iced rooibos tea. Oh, my dear. Rooibos tea is the bomb. What is better than rooibos tea? Iced rooibos tea with some lemon in it. Ooh, rooibos tea without milk. Let me not say black, because the minute I say black rooibos tea, people think something about it must be the English tea. Because here you say, if Poppy, if you come and visit me here in South Africa, I'll ask you, do you want rooibos tea or do you want English tea?
I don't drink English tea. I don't like the taste of it. Ugh. I'd never say yes, please.
Then, of course, I have to go pick. Yes, Reggie, then you go pick up yours. Oh, yes. Your boys are getting big now. No rest for the weekend. In my life, how many times I've said that. That's why I told you guys, the first 14 years, I used to watch every movie with my kids. And then I said to my husband, thank you, I've done the first 14. Now it's your turn. Okay. Never, ever, ever do I go and watch a video or a movie and watch a movie with them. Even a video. Jessica will ask me, and she knows I'm going to think about it. I'm not saying yes if I don't like it. Not because of anything. I think if you feel like you've been forced to do something for 14 years, you sort of get to a point where, say you had to eat the same kind of porridge or breakfast for 14 years. At a certain point, you get to it. I don't want to see that in my life again. Never, ever do I want to even see it. I don't want to smell it. I just don't even offer it to me.
Mashed potato. We had.
Oh, you like that with mashed potatoes?
I'm like that with mashed potatoes. Anything mashed potato, or even mashed potato orientated. So say croquettes, because they're fried lumps of mashed potato. I can't. I'm just like, you can take them away. I don't care if you've put bacon in them. I don't want it. And normally I'll eat anything with bacon, but I'm like, no, I'm not. No, not having it. No mash. Because my mum would pretty much make a batch of mash at the beginning of the week, and then we'd have mash with nearly every meal.
Oh, so it would be a side dish to anything that comes after.
Yeah. Mashed potatoes.
Oh, yes.
Every meal, or nearly every meal. You'd look forward to Sundays because you could say no thank you to the mash. I'd rather have the roasties.
That is so funny, Poppy. I have links to some of the African crocheters on my not home page. A lot of them specialize in wearables. Very fast, very talented. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, right. I'll come and have a look. You say it's on your homepage. Links to some of the African crocheters on my not homepage. I'm going to check it out. Not the... Wait, man. All I need to do is go to Facebook. Go to Facebook. Go to YouTube. Go to Not the End and say... Open in a new link. So I'll check that out after this live stream for sure. Kapi, hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? Good morning, ladies here lurking and working and on donation of guns for a hospital in need. Ah, you're a sweetheart. Renee is saying hello, Jeanette. Hello, Reggie. December is such a wonderful month. Eggnog is available all month instead of coffee creamer. Oh, wow. Sheila says,
check to make sure it's the non-alcoholic.
I hear you, Poppy. I hear you, Poppy. Every day of potatoes growing up. Hey, she's had enough of potatoes. Yeah. Well, thank you for the great live. I must go back outside to work. Have a great week, all. Oh, Margaret G. May it be a blessed week for you until we meet again. J Who Crochet. Reggie is saying hello. It's great in coffee or tea. Oh, wow. Is it only available in December, or is it? It can be available another time of the year. Gotta go now. Thank you for the lovely hour. Mwah. Sweet Reggie, thank you for popping in. I so appreciate it. I'll check out your pattern for your hat, because I want to make a slouchy hat. Slouchy hat. It's so nice to see you sit and crochet just like that, Poppy. It's just...
It feels really strange. Really strange. Because normally I don't.
I love it's so...
away. But it's a single crochet. I haven't got to think about it. I'm just going round and round and round.
Exactly. You see, but all you have to do is you sit and your mouth can do the rest. Bonnie says, Jana says, Bonnie, my hubby loves eggnog, but banting keto for health reasons. Now I have to make from scratch. Oh, wow. If you can.
I think you can get eggnog other times of the year, but you'd have to go to a sort of an online retail here in the UK, because the majority of the time, of course, it's sold for Christmas, so people don't normally buy it outside of the Christmas season. So the supermarkets don't stock it because it's a slow to get off the shelf product.
Okay.
So they'll stock it during Christmas with the little Christmas sales and the look, we've got eggnog back in sort of scenario. But don't stock it outside of Christmas or the run up to. You should be able to get it from wherever.
Saturday I'll be announcing my winner for the retro Granny Square and the scrappy Granny Square, the winter Granny Square sweater challenge. So just look out for that little video.
I might even do
instead of a video, I might even do a very short 10-minute live stream just so people can watch it in a replay. That's actually a good idea, you know, because then there's less editing and all that. All you have to do is just do a little live stream and say, there it is, shake it around, because I'm going to have it in a bowl, you know, and then make a slideshow, put it in like I have my super chat song, and let it roll, and that's it. I've just made life so much easier for myself.
Because the competition's closed now, hasn't it, for photo entries?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but I mean, you've entered.
Oh, no, I entered.
I'm not using. There's a few people who I will not use the photograph, but there's majority I will be using the photograph. So, well, those who say I can, I will just put it in. But everybody who wanted to enter their names will be entered. No worries. Yeah. But I'm so glad this was now really, as I was talking, it came to me. Well, I tell you what, I'm working with this acrylic square, and it is so. Here we go. There you are, my sweetheart. Scented foot powder sent to me from Simply Doon Lorna. Oh, yes. She knew what she was doing. Then your hands don't get sweaty because it's hot. Bye-bye, Brie. Bye-bye, Monday. I want to say bye-bye, Monday. Hey. Bye, all. Happy Monday. Thank you for being here, Brie. Hope you're having a fantabulous Monday.
I swap over in the heat from acrylic to cotton-based.
No, she's not saying bye. She's saying hey, because as I say bye, I'm thinking she's saying bye, but did I say hello? I don't remember saying hello.
Morning,
hello, and all. I tell you, wow. No, this is you're 2 hours behind me, so it's like 1 p.m. there by you. Here by me, it's 3 p.m. And yes, in 45 minutes, I'm going to hop off here. Jana says, powder, such a great idea. And Jana, it is Shazam, the deodorizing powder for feet with colt's foot and oak extracts. It definitely has a beautiful smell. There you go, Jana. You can order it from South Africa, Shazam. They've got it. They've got agents all over this country. So you can just find a Shazam agent in your area, like Avon. You have Avon.
Yeah, we have Avon, yeah.
Yes, because Jana, you know, before I came to sit here, obviously I wash my hands, I come and sit here, but then you're busy with this, and I'm only doing a square. I'm doing this acrylic square, and I'm like, man, this is really in your palm. It becomes sticky, not sweaty, but just not comfortable.
Yeah. And then it starts squeaking. Your hook starts squeaking.
Not like it should feel.
Yeah.
Not like it should feel.
Would you like a
Well, I
giggle?
tell you, we had so much load shedding this weekend. We had so much load shedding this weekend. I'm just so grateful that I could be load shedding. Again, I wanted to say load shedding. Live streaming, because we had load shedding. I wanted to get up and then 10 o'clock. No, was it 10 o'clock? No, 8 to 10:30 the power went out. And I'm like, 8 to 10:30 the power is out. My live stream starts. You would have started 12:30. Now it started 1. I've got 2 hours. So I just decided to lie there. And on my phone, I just put Sir David Suchet on and say, please read to me the book of Romans. And I put it down there, and I was lying, just listening to him reading the word of God. And it was just so soothing. Because, you know, sometimes if I read, I don't know who of you have the problem. If I read the Bible, it sounds terrible. I want to fall asleep. I don't know, it's just tired. No, honest to goodness, I'm just being honest. But if I put the audio on, it just, now Jessica uses a lot of audio because she battles to read. So she's got audio of everything. So, but it's so nice to just lie there and say, okay, I'm going to just lie here and just listen. And he doesn't take long. He doesn't mess around. I mean, he finishes that book in no time. So.
Speaking of lying around, my husband's just sent me a photograph. And the caption reads, when you've had a nice walk, or when you've been out for a nice walk. Will it come in?
Wait, let me start. Oh, when you get out for a nice walk. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Basically,
that's your dog.
That is Liam at the moment. He's laying on the sofa, tucked in. Tucked in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Not that the dog is spoiled or anything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, sorry, the caption was when you're really tired after your walk. Yeah, because he goes out with a dog walker 3 times a week at the moment. And to keep getting re-socialised. Because he was being a bit of a twit.
Oh, wow. Yeah, socialization for animals is so important. People I don't know if everybody realizes how important it is for animals, especially dogs. When they meet other dogs, you got to be social.
Well, that's the thing.
Our house,
he's a bit.
It's so hot. Let me just read this comment. Even in the evenings, when I do most of my crocheting, I will definitely check out the company. Oh, yes. You won't be sorry, because I tell you that they have, Jana, what they also have that is a beautiful product is, I love their tissue oil. Tissue oil, I think, is familiar all over the world, tissue oil. But their, Jana, their tissue oil is really top-notch. And that's what Sheila's saying. That's what my husband is definitely getting for Christmas. Thanks.
So you're going to buy him loads of foot powder, and when he goes, I'm not using it, you'll be like, okay, darling, I will find a purpose for it. Straight in the craft bag.
You know, one year when I think my husband and my kids were probably 1 and 2. So that was many years ago. I mean, probably 20 years ago. My husband and my mother gave my brother deodorant for Christmas. And as he opens the gifts, by the 3rd gift, he sits there, he says, I get the message, guys, I get the message. But you know, it's like, man, put something on. Man, put something on. So, and no problem after that, but hey, there's a few ways to get the message across. Hello, Aisha. How are you doing, my sweetheart? What time is it there by you? What's in your hook? What's on your cup? Good morning, Victor. How are you doing? Hello, Ursula, and all in the chat, all the way from Sweden, I believe. Ooh. All is good here. It's a beautiful summer's day in December. It's still going to be very hot. Kelly, how are you doing, sweetie? And I can't believe, what have we got? 1, 2, under 3 weeks, and it will be Christmas.
Oh, don't.
It's amazing.
I haven't even started shopping yet.
Husband wore out 4 sets of Bible cassette tapes. He would listen over and over for years, but his recall of names, places, Bible trivia was incredible and inspiring. Oh, wow, hey, I tell you. Indeed, all good over here. Ah, that's good to hear, Victor. What's on your needles or on your hook, Victor? Tell us all about it. Acrylic is all I crochet with. I'm allergic to wool. Cotton is a bit higher priced here in my area of the US. Exactly. Not the end, I must tell you.
I'm the same.
Yes, I must tell you, after 2020 lockdown, when I did no longer have a fixed job, I definitely could not go and, because I used to have a yarn budget. So forget the yarn budget.
Yes,
I can't wait till the end of next year, because then we have finished paying off my daughter's study loan, and I'm like, hallelujah, we can breathe. We can breathe.
Will you get your yarn budget back? Will you?
I'm definitely going to have something of that. A piece of that's coming to Mama. Definitely. There you go. Working at the moment on one of the star blanket. I will show it later in some live. Oh, yes, the star. Maybe it's the one that Linda did. If it's that one, because Victor, that one that Linda did was beautiful. She had it on her chair behind her on a live stream for a long time. And that is a beautiful one. Angie, how are you doing? And how did the sale go on Saturday? Were you there? I missed it, sorry. But happy Monday, Osha, Poppy, and chat, sunny and chilly in Maryland. Oh, wow. Hello, Grace. How are you doing? She says, hi, everyone. Hope you're well. 8:18 a.m. here in New York, and I'm crocheting some baby pants and booties. Ooh, lovely. Nothing to me at this point. If I hear someone's going to have a baby, I'm like, oh, what can I crochet? XYZ, XYZ, ABC to XYZ. And the one thing I love making, but I love knitting it, is body warmers. I would actually buy the little vest, 0 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 12, 12, you know. Yeah, and I would make it's just 2 panels with 2 little buttons on the top, and it is I make it in ribbing, like a 2 or a 4 knit 4 purl, because it stretches with the little body, so it lasts long. And it's long because it must, you know, those babies have long bodies, hey? The body is long, and then it must still go over the nappy. It's much longer than you think, but that is excellent gift for mommy, because the chest and the back is always warm, because that's how they pick up a cold, hey? I tell you, with my kids, oh, making some ornaments and drinking coffee, says Kelly. Ooh, lovely, lovely, lovely. There you go. Hello, Angie. She says, Victor says, sadly not that one Linda have, but used part YouTube pattern and rescue to form it as a start. No, beautiful. Whatever it is, it would be lovely to see it. You know, even if you post it in the Facebook group once you've done, because on a Monday like today, we've been showing what everybody's up to in the Facebook group. Oh, you guys posted beautiful stuff. And I'm busy with the last of my, I can't start this tutorial until my nail has fixed itself, you know. I had an injury on my nail. And I'm not going to put that on a tutorial and like forever and ever and ever. It's going to be on video.
I dyed my thumb. Exactly. So I've got a tutorial coming up with a dyed thumb.
But the point, that's the point. You know how I remember going and voting, and I was halfway through a tutorial, and they put this, what they do is they use this certain ink that they put an earbud into the ink, and then they just make a little mark over your flesh and the nail. And that thing took 10 days to get out, and I had to wait for the 10 days before I could continue my tutorial.
I would have painted over my nail. If that had been me, I would have painted over my nail or stuck a plaster on and gone. Whatever.
No, you can paint over the nail. You can paint over the nail, but it was like right over, like half a centimeter on the nail, half a centimeter on the skin, a little stripe. You can't do anything about it. It's like tattoo on the skin. It does not go out. It is meant so that people can't cheat and go and vote a second time.
Yeah. No, I
Wanted to let you know I'm headed back to Alabama today, praying I make it without any issues.
Comment on the bottom of my video saying, "Look, proof I've voted. Let's get on with the tutorial." if it's
I
not,
waited that out. I'm like scrubbing tomorrow. Put anything that I can put there. Man, there's no way around it. They know what they were doing. You know, so.
As you can see, I don't know if you can still pick it up, but wrong way around. I dyed my thumb blue.
Yes, I can see it. I can see it from here. From here in South Africa, I can see it.
Right. Now I did it pretty much down to the knuckle because I was dyeing some yarn. Okay. And my glove, I pierced my glove with the corner of my nail, which I hadn't noticed. Right. I had a tiny sharp bit on my nail. So my whole thumb was dyed. I've been bleaching the toilets without gloves on. I've bleached all of my kitchen top to bottom. All my skirts have been bleached. You name it. Anything I can clean, I've cleaned over the last, when did I do it? When was that? That happened on Sunday last week. And it's still here now. So that's coming up for 10 days of pure bleaching, and it still ain't come off my nail. It's stuck that.
Yes, but you know what I did was I put a lot of cream on it because anything that makes the skin soft is what I did, because I thought, let's just wash it. Yes. Put Cutex remover on. Yes. And then cream, because it makes those pores bigger. She's doing a Linda this morning. Oh, that tutorial's coming out.
Yeah, this tutorial has the blue thumb in it, or at least some of the blue thumb. Because I was like, do you know what? I need to finish the door thing, because what I'm going to do is I'm doing the top 10 rows of this once I get to where I need to. I'm going to basically undo the top 10 and use this for the other end of the door stop.
You know, if I had to do it now, that thing, I would have actually put some makeup on it. On that spot. I would have thought about that, but I didn't think about that at the time.
Yeah, but no, I'm at the point where I try, because I used to bite my nails, so if I get a bit too anxious, I notice that I end up nibbling my nails.
Yes.
So sometimes halfway through a tutorial, I'll have got anxious about something and nibbled down one of my thumbnails, and it could take me 3 months to get it back to the same length it was at. And I can't wear falsies. They drive me insane. So I've just got to the point now of, as long as they're neat and they're not catching on the yarn, I'm just going to do the tutorials. I tried being all fancy.
You know what? When I used to bite my nails, I used to keep, what do you call it? Chewing gum? What is chewing gum? Bubble gum?
Yeah,
bubble gum?
Chewing gum.
Because the thing is, all I want is my jaw needs to be moving. So, bubble gum, there we go. Can't be eating all the time. Doing a Linda this morning, says Bonnie. Chat time. Working on finishing a sweater. Then afternoon, working on socks. My reward time for working on a sweater. Oh la la. Victor say was when I noted I did wrong. Instead of restarting, I did rescue from heck. Yes, I try making it to start into a star. It started as a half-formed granny. Yes, but you know, there are blankets that it's like a square, and then all you do is you put a corner on the straights. Yes. So you've got the corners, the four corners, and then if this is your square, you've got four corners, and then if you put a corner there and there and there and there, you get a beautiful star effect blanket. So that is so possible. Absolutely, Victor. Nothing in my cup. Jumbo 7 blanket on my largest hook. 30 millimeters, boy. What? This blanket is heavy, says Nadine. I believe you at 30.
Great.
Just Carsey says, just finished my coffee, found your chat recently, enjoy listening to that accent. I spent many years in South Africa when I was younger and miss it. I am Canadian living in Ontario now. Oh, Carsie, you are so welcome here. Thank you so much for your comment. You know, we have many lurkers who lurk for a long time before they put their first comment there. And my mother is one of them, because I remember when she wanted to put a comment the first time, I showed her how, and she says, now, you know, when you've got your phone upright and it says there, chat publicly as, and it gives your name. And she looked at it and she says, oh, how does it know who I am? How does it know my name? Like something.
Like me 3 years ago, yeah.
I'm like, it knows because you're signed in. That's how it knows. So when that, whatever name you choose there, to see that it's your name. So, but now with Jessica being with her so a long time every month, she's teaching her mom. My mom is getting Google savvy at the age of 74. She's getting real Google savvy. Anything you say, then it's like, how do you spell that? Just a moment. Just a moment. Okay, now spell it. And she's Googling it. Googling everything. Try bread soda. Poppy, bicarb of soda. Leave it for a few minutes and rinse. Ooh, that's another idea. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
I did not even think of that.
I've got my hands in bleach, and yeah, I could have probably got a lemon and put a lemon over the top of it, and it might have gone.
I didn't need lemon. First time I hear of using lemon. That's a good idea as well. I mean, yeah, one would try anything. What happened?
Lemon's really good.
You see, I don't have a nail that is. I have a nail that, you know, when it tore in.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? You say now and again you bite nails. I used to bite my nails. Bite. Like really bite. Really bite. Serious, you know, everything I do, I'm serious about it. So when I stop with these nails, you know, you go to the toenails. I mean, no holds, bar, no holds. Yeah. Yes, girl, sorry to say. I mean, even now I can't even get there. That's maybe the reason why they're safe. But no, only joking. But then someone gave me a comment. Someone told me, I was dating someone at the time, and this lady said to me, she took a look at my hands and she says, oh, your boyfriend must growl when he sees your hands. You know, because obviously the nails are bitten and they're like really bitten. I looked at my hands and I saw for the first time what she saw.
Yeah.
You know, and I was shocked. I stopped biting nails overnight. And that was the year, you know, when you're in grade 12, you leave school. That was grade 11. And then I didn't bite nails until I was, and okay, by the way, then I don't know if you know, but my Jessica has the same thing. She's got incredibly soft nails. She's never bitten nails, but she can press her nail down like this and the nail would bend. So I said to her, I was given advice when I stopped biting nails on how to get your nails to be, you know, hard.
Yeah,
and the way to do it is see-through Q-Tex. See-through. It must be clear Q-Tex, clear nail polish. Yes. And just wear it. Just see to it that you've got it on. If it lasts 5 days, 7 days, take it off with polish remover, put it on again. Just never be without it. And it worked. Then at the age of 40-something, life was very stressful again. I started, and what would happen is my nails would be as nice as it is now. And I would maybe have anxiety at night. You know, you lie and you think, oh, it feels like the anxiety is throttling you. Yeah. And I would get up. If I don't get up, I would end up, say, just biting the nails of the left hand. But now what do? You've got a frontline job. You deal with customers. You can't have the nails on one hand, but the others look perfect. So that obviously what I do then is, after like a week, I would decide, okay, I can't go on like this. You go to the nail salon. They put acrylic nails on. And yes, acrylic nails used to frighten the daylights out of me. But these days, it is such very good products, and your nails are quite safe. It's not what it used to be. Oh, what back in the day it used to
I
be
haven't
terrible.
tried them since I got married. I got some false ones put on, and by the end of my wedding, like the wedding evening, I'd actually bitten every single acrylic nail down and was starting
Is
to
that
peel
even
them
possible?
off.
Oh, can it
Yeah.
happen? Gel nails can happen, but as far as I know, an acrylic is made to
No,
stay.
I
But
literally, because my nails were
wow,
very short underneath,
women,
I was that
you were
nervous
determined.
or bored or whatever you want to call it. I was sitting there and I was chewing and taking it.
Well, it's
really,
probably like
really
smoking.
slowly. And
Other people smoke, you bite nails. It's a coping mechanism. Anyway, then so what I did then in my 40s was I would go every second week. You know, you go for a full, and it would last 10 months that I would do that. Then my nails are all grown out. The habit is gone. I'm doing something else. When I get stressed, I don't do that. Then say like 2-3 years would go by. Then it would happen again. And then I would again do my 11 months, 10 months, going to the salon every second week, have my nails done. Fortunately, before lockdown, March 26th of 2020, I did not have, I had everything taken off and I had short nails, but they weren't bitten. And then lockdown happened and I thought, oh, I am so glad, because if I had acrylic nails during lockdown, what the heck would I do? So, I mean, what do? They don't say, oh, you, for your nails or for your hair, you can have a special license. Go around. I mean, I had my dark brown hair with blonde highlights. No. This is lockdown hair. This is what came out of lockdown. I finally started the new blanket. I love the C2C and the cross stitch. So I'm doing a C2C and added the cross stitch, and it's working out beautiful with the cross stitch. It has some texture. It's for my grandbaby girl. Oh, beautiful. Elmarie says, I have to go. Bye, everyone. Have a blessed week. Oh, Elmarie, and you too, my sweetie. Thank you so much for staying with us, and have a blessed day. Okay, time to leave the house. Ooh, drive safe, Sanita. Have a blessed day at work. Angie's Treasure is saying, have a great day, Sanita. Sorry, Poppy, what did you say, my sweetie?
Sorry, I was saying it looked like everyone was deserting us because two girls are saying bye at the same time.
No, it's just in different countries, though, in different countries. Well, Elmarie is South African, so yeah, no. So what was I saying? So I was glad. I was really glad. I am grateful for the fact that one can actually do something about nail biting well, I maybe I wasn't as serious as you were.
No, my mum,
because I've never heard of that you can bite an acrylic nail. Also, Poppy,
I've got
you take the record.
What am I going to say? Well, years and years when I was Diddy, when I was a baby, I wasn't given a dummy. I used to suck my thumb, as most kids did back then. It was either a thumb or a dummy to shut them up. And so I used to suck my thumb. So then I think I must have been about 4 or 5 when I started biting my nails when I started school. But my mum also used to bite her nails, and she used to bite them down to the little moon. She used to manage to get it all the way down to the little moon. And even looking back then, I'm like, oh, that's not good. But for me, I didn't like the colour change between your pink skin and then the white bit at the end. So I used to always keep it to where those two areas met.
You did it politically correct.
I just didn't like that.
Yes. I get it.
And she would nibble down to there. My mum used to take it down to there, and to me that looked really ugly. But with me, it was like, well, it's just the end of my finger. That's where they should be. They shouldn't have to hang over or all of that sort of stuff. But then I also used to, and still do, pick the side of my thumb. So I pick the skin on the side of my thumb.
Now that Jessica does that sometimes. She would, the little, yes, if you have a little bit of skin there that's there, and I would say, no, girl, I do inspection.
Pull it until it bleeds, and then it scabs, and then you're picking that, and
I tell Jessica that I do inspection. That better not be there. If it's there, I said do something else. We've got to come up with something else, but you're not going to pick your nails like that because that looks terrible.
Yeah.
Because I had a friend who also I got, speaking of nails, you also do. I got speaking. That is how it is, Victor. I saw loads of bitten acrylic nails when I was a manicurist. What? Bitten acrylic
that's why I didn't bother,
nails?
because I was like,
I tell you that.
I spent so much on this, and I couldn't even keep them on my hands for a day. I couldn't do the whole day with these on my hands. It just felt so alien because of the length, and they weren't exactly long.
Yes, I mean mine wasn't long. Mine was
to like that.
Yeah,
length,
mine was normal length.
Yeah.
Bye, Helen. Have a wonderful day.
Helen.
Off to work you go. Hello, hello. It's off to work she goes. Have a blessed day, my sweetheart. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everyone that hit the thumbs up. I'm so appreciative. So thank you so much. Yeah, anyway, so all I wanted to say was I'm really grateful for when you need it. Well, when I needed it. Obviously, this is new to me that you can bite through your acrylic nail. But when I needed it, it was there. And I couldn't get it right to bite through it. So I would just have, it would help me. So it helped me a lot. I really appreciate it.
Well, when I was younger, my mum got this nail varnish stuff called, it was called Stop and Grow. And you put it on and it had this really, really strong, vile, bitter flavour. And the idea was, I don't know, it might have been called something in other countries. Well, my mum used to lather this stuff on. And she was like, you are a freak. Everybody else couldn't even handle the smell of it. Me, I would walk around with my thumb in my mouth because I liked the taste. And then go,
it's like an aloe vera, isn't it? But it's really near Alvain. What is Alvain?
No, my one was the one the one I had was a nail varnish. It was just but it had this flavour attached to it. I don't think they do it anymore because it turned out it was poisonous in high quantities. So I really shouldn't have been sucking it. But I am going back to the 80s when not many things were known about many things. So my mum tried that. She tried dipping my fingers in mustard, horseradish, anything. She tried so many different things to stop me biting them because she didn't want me to feel as awkward about my hands as she did about her own, because of course she bit hers further down than what I ever did.
Oh yes, I'm just googling here all the products you can get to get people to stop biting nails. I remember one that used to taste really terrible, and I used to put it on and I used to say to myself, when you taste this, it is a notice to self, you are doing something you shouldn't be doing. So you know, try and do something else. That is how I self-talk. I've been a nail biter in the past, but you trained yourself. No, stop, and it helped for me. Yes, look, if it can. It depends on what else is going on in your life. If one can train yourself to stop, if that worked with everybody, then that's why diets then would work, because someone would get on a diet and stay on it. So, but I'm glad it helped for you, Victor. Absolutely. Have a wonderful day, Helen, says Angie. Bree is saying, I used to have the acrylic nails, then started the gel nails, but working with stone, it destroyed the nails, so I just went back to my own nails. Oh, wow, Bree. Fantastic. I was hearing so many voices here. I dipped my oldest boy's fingers in alum, and it's an extract would have bloody fingers. I was afraid of him getting an infection. Yes. I mean, where it is absolute, they bite till it bleeds. Yes. Hello. She says, I used to suck my thumb at age 5. My uncle put hot sauce in my thumb. I think it just made me like spicy food. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I tell you what, back in the day, they would try all sorts, wouldn't they, to stop kids from
Yes.
nibbling their nails or swearing. But I was warped.
Dana,
I like
hello
stuff
Dana,
like
how are you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, gel ruined my nails as well. Yes, Yana, I must tell you, when I was about 18, 19, 20, when I did it back then, which was 1988, 89, 1990, when I did acrylic nails back then, and you take it off, your own nails is really in rack and ruin. They can't stand anything. But these days, by the time they take it off, it's the product has really developed and is no longer as harmful as it used to be. I can tell you that much. So Revlon has a gel-based polish that comes off easily and stays on longer than a regular polish. Gel-based polish that comes off easily. Hey, is that a oxymoron? Sorry, Yana. Yana, you're full of it this morning, hey? This is the second one that she says she started with something small. She made it wearable. So, look, it has a gel-based polish that comes off easily, but it stays on longer than regular polish. You know what I mean?
Basically, they've got some new varnishes out that you use, and when they're hard, they're brilliant and they're really protective and all the rest, and they don't chip. But when you want to remove them, all you've got to do is pop your nail polish remover on a pad and stick it there for a count of 30 or whatever, and then it comes off. Boink.
There you go, Poppy. Thank you, Yana. Listen, you put a smile on my dial. You put a smile on my dial. Hello, beautiful ladies. Poppy, be quick to agree. Thank you. Beautiful ladies, that's us. I'll be quick to agree.
Yeah.
Hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing?
Years ago, I bought varnishes to do nail art, and so then it was a case of I would peel the nail varnish rather than peel my skin on the side of my hands or nibble my nails. So that's how I got over the not biting.
I did that too.
Peeling the nail varnish. Yeah.
Listen, anybody that's been a nail biter, you better put your tricks, how you stopped here, because exactly, Poppy, what you said, I did it too. You put the nail varnish, if it's clear, around so that it gives you something to bite, but not the nail.
Not on my skin. No, not on my skin. I would literally decorate my nails. I'd do like 5 Christmases and all sorts of weird and wonderful patterns. And the following day, I would sit there and I would peel the nail varnish off my nail.
Yeah, that's what I did that.
Yeah, rather than off my face. I didn't do it on my finger.
The actual varnish, but then it saves the nail. Serious, it's called Gel Envy. I've written it down. Revlon, Gel Envy. I'm gonna try that because I want if they have this color. Because Yana, you know what I use is it's called Lychee Sorbet. Sorbet is a name of a salon in South Africa. And I love this color because it's so natural. And when I do a tutorial, I don't want people to see my hands. I want them to see, I want the crochet thing to be the star of the show, as my friend Jane would put it. Yes. Yana, my sweetheart. How are you doing, Nancy? How's the grandbabies doing? Hello, hello. Kelly's saying hello to everybody. Good morning, Jeannie, says Angie. And sorry to anyone I missed. I'm in and out. No worries. You're lurking. We so appreciate that. I will be out of here in about 10 minutes.
I was just looking down thinking how long we got.
Babies are getting big. The babies are getting big, my sweet Nancy. Nancy, just think about it. When I met you, you know how many grandbabies you did have. And it's like with Annie. I said to Annie, we met you. You told that, she told us about her son and the trauma she went through. Then was it the hurricane that hit Ian hurricane, that hurricane. If I say the wrong name, Ian, hurricane. It should be a tornado or a hurricane. That circumstance happened, and she was coming up on the live streams with this blue tent in the background. She's just told us, yeah, when I sit watching a movie, sit on your hands, and if you still want to bite them, just remember they were on your butt. No, that doesn't work. Sitting on it, no, you need some real motivation. Good morning, Angie.
I'm crocheting.
Hello, my
I don't have time to put my hands in my mouth.
Babies are getting big, says Nancy. Oh, yes. But you know, if I had to crochet, now that you say it, I did not crochet and bite nails at the same time.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Because, you know, I mean, you know how that can really catch on yarn. That is like,
yeah. It's a case
doesn't go anywhere.
I fit it down like old bottoms or old pants, and then I have to sit there and file it until it's flat again.
Yes.
And it's nice and it don't catch. And that just takes up crochet time, so why bite my nails?
Yes, Nancy, I think you had one grandchild when we met. You know, Nancy, the thing that I will remember you for forever is that on one of my live streams, I was not feeling well. Oh my goodness, I think it was that time of the month. I was feeling feverish or whatever, but I thought I am going live. And I just said, you know, guys, I'm not feeling well today. Come up on the panel, whatever. And you came up. I still remember that to that day because it warmed my heart. You know, when you need someone to be kind to you and someone is kind to you, you're like, that is just it. It's fantastic. So, Nancy, I will always remember that about you. Hanna Sederis, all the way from Austria. How are you doing, my sweetheart? Oh, Victor, I love your accent, Victor. That you know for sure. I must get used to it. So the second, third sentence, I'm used to it, you know, just tune in the ear and there we go. Finishing Ursula's poncho. I love making this pattern. Jeannie, thank you. As a truck driver, I need to keep my nails short and natural. Oh, yes. Now, you see, as a truck driver, you need to keep it short and natural. What I did was I went to my neighbor and I was sweeping in his courtyard. Now, how much sweeping does these hands do? Not much. So what happened was, without me knowing, one of the nails just must have been bent or whatever. Not that it's long. It just was longer and it got caught. And that evening I was lying in bed and I wanted to put the blankets off from me. And I thought, why is my thumb catching on the blanket? And the next day I saw that it had really, you know, into where it had cut deep. How do you say that in English? It had, how do you say in English when it? Yeah, it was really where I couldn't cut it. So I cut it as short as possible, filed it, put lots of clear Q-tips over it because I didn't want it to catch on anything before it could have a chance to grow out. But then, as soon as it could, it actually did. And then that first 2 days, that, you know, because this, how do you say, the thumb, the skin there is not used to touching anything. Oh, it was so sore. So, but just 2 days later, it was healed. But it's still, I mean, this thumb and this thumb, they need to match up.
If you split your nail again, and if you can do it, what you do is if you're a tea bag, if you like tea bags, is you take a tea bag and you cut a little section out of the tea bag, okay, and lay that over your nail, and then put clear nail varnish on and stick that, and then that will reinforce your nail.
What? Woman, you are so full of tricks. It's just not funny. I finished smoking and nail biting when I started crocheting.
Oh, smoking as well. Sorry. Good on you,
and now, Hannah, hats off. Darling, if I had a hat, I would take it off to you. Hats off to you. Butterfly Dreams Crochet with Jeannie. Good morning, Ursula. How are you doing? Hello, Cindy, my sweetheart. Happy to see you today. Hi to everyone in the chat. Jeannie. There you go. Good morning, Ursula. Everybody in the chat, what's up? Says Marshally Blind Stitches. Oh, my sweet Nancy, you're not feeling well. I'm going to put you on my prayer list, sweetie, so you can be really feeling better soon. Nancy, there you go, my sweetheart. Yeah, we don't want anything happening to Nancy. Absolutely not. Good morning, butterfly dreams. Everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Blind Stitch Creations. So, Lulu, Cindy with an S is saying, hi, so happy to chat with you here today. Hope you are having a beautiful day today. Hope you're feeling better, Nancy. You've been a bit under the weather too, butterfly dreams. That's called the quick when it tears too far. Okay. So how do you say it? Say it nicely in English.
Yeah, you said it correctly. Quick.
Okay, but say it in a sentence if I need to say to someone that has happened to my nail.
That's called a quick, that is. I'm not good at doing that. But
Guys,
yeah,
I want an English sentence. If I need to tell someone, I injured my nail or my nail.
I ripped my nail down to the quick. I
hurt my nail down to the quick. Okay, there we go. Thank you. That's lovely English. Hello, Sue.
Just because
hey man, it's my second language, and I don't get to be I'm like, how do you say that? I know how to say it. In Afrikaans, you say hierdie die naal het ingeskeur. Now everybody knows it ingeskeur is literally torn in. So that literal translation, everybody knows that. But otherwise,
I would have said ripped. It was ripped down to.
Yes. Now you see, that's in Afrikaans. We just say it exactly like it is. That's in Afrikaans. You say it like that. Die naal het ingeskeur.
Yeah.
I started a project, but not into it. Oh, just keep going. Just do a Dory. Just keep going. Going. Yes, tea has antibiotics in it. Very good for inside and out. Whoa, yes, but you are talking about the bag. A little bit of the bag, I know I don't have to.
Yeah, the material of the tea bag, a tiny piece of the material of the tea bag. You pop your nail varnish on over the, you can lay it on, put the nail varnish over the top, or you put a layer of nail varnish, then you put the piece of the tea bag on, and then you put another layer of nail varnish, because tea bags primarily are made with a plastic in them, which is why you shouldn't be putting mass-produced tea bags. You shouldn't put them into your where you mulch food down for the garden and stuff. You shouldn't put it into your compost heap.
Okay, compost.
In it. Yeah.
Hello.
So tea bags have some of them do anyway. So by using those tea bags, you're basically putting a very fine layer of plastic over the top of your nail, which will then harden with the nail varnish and reinforce the nail more. I learned that trick. I used that trick. It worked for me until I got bored and sat there flicking them like that, and then I ripped the nail. But
you guys are amazing. Look at that. I tore my nail clear into the quick. My nail broke down to the quick. Now I've got it. I have got it. Okay, ladies, I'm out of here. Gotta get moved on. I will see you all Friday. Praying all goes well. Oh yes, Annie, we pray all goes well. When we see you Friday, maybe, then yes, nail whittle can be so painful too. Oh yes, Sheila. Ooh. Miss Jeannie, hope you're feeling better. Everybody's saying hello to Crochet. Sorry to be so distant this morning, but I'm trying so hard to work on my baby blankets for hospital in it. Sweetheart, if you're here and you're lurking, that's all the love I need. I feel loved already, because you don't have to be here. You could be tuning into your favorite radio station, whatever. Hello, Crochet saying hello to Sheila, Cindy, Dana, Bree, Katrina, Marshallie, Jeannie, Angie, Bonnie, Kelly, and anyone I missed. Be right back. I need coffee this morning. You need coffee. I've just a little bit to go on my second cup, and that's enough until Friday. Long time no see. What's up here? Says Blind Stitch Creations. She says to Crochet. Good morning, Copy Crochet, says Angie. Be sure to call around to your local hospitals, shelters, and social services to see if your community is in need of anything you may be able to provide, love one another. Oh, absolutely. Bye, everyone, says Dana. Oh, Dana, you must have a fabulous day. Hope you have a blessed Monday, all of you. I'm going to be heading out of here, so I want to say thank you to everyone that joined us. Doritha, I'm waking up now. Good to see you all still here. Good morning again. Have a wonderful day, says Angie. Bye for now. And bye all. Have a blessed day and safe week. And I'm going to, I lurked and slept and lurking again, says Trudy. Oh, thank you so much. Angie, I want to say thank you so much for coming up with me. I so appreciate it. And yes.
8 inches done.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Whoa. I'll be on this for a while yet, won't I?
Oh yes, we're going to play out with we're going to play out with the Square Squad shout out. So thank you for all who was here. Carsie is saying tot ziens. Thank you for that, Afrikaans. For those of you who missed it, Carsie used to be what did you say? You were here for 22 years, or you're back in Canada now for 22 years, but she was in South Africa. So bye. And then I'm also going, thank you. We'll be seeing you on Friday. Everybody's going. Thank you for everyone that came today and everyone that joined us. And I just can't thank you guys enough. And yes, I will be playing out with the oh yes, I'm going to play out with the Square Squad shout outs. There you go. Do your wave.